posted that. Oh, yep, send now.
Before we really start, everyone did check their potions with the poisoner's kits, yes?
I think
I
he said
ain't
we
using
had
any
enough
of those
time.
graders.
We had enough time to figure that out. I think he said.
Yep.
Making sure.
Here's your hall ambience and your music ambience. I just realized something I did not set up real quick, so I'm going to set that up, and then we'll have the intro. Aha!
Woo!
Wait, why do we have
Is
two?
it the whole stream?
One
Well,
is...
boys, it's
One's
been a
ambience
pleasure.
and the other is
Don't let me
talking about-
die. Actually, no, it's okay if I die. It's okay.
You sure?
Yeah, you're already dead.
You already
I'm pretty
deserve
much already
death.
dead.
I have the problem that I realize I'm not sure if anyone here would actually save me.
It's okay. Don't worry about
Who
it.
knows?
Why wouldn't we save you?
Because y'all are meanies.
You're
Okay.
our friend. You
Yeah.
waited. 5
Sure.
sessions means we save you, buddy.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've at least earned that much. Come
I
on,
need
dude.
I need friends right now, so if you guys are dying, I'm gonna help you. All right.
Then we get fucking
The only
ganked
people
outside and
Braxton
Rosen's
might
like,
not save are Verum and maybe Jekyll.
There we go. Now the chat of what you guys are
Typical.
saying. There we go.
I wouldn't
Typical
like it, but I
Braxton
would
move.
save Jekyll.
All
He is
right.
a complicated man.
So, it is time for the intro. The Walrus had said. Welcome everyone to the 6th and likely final session of the Living World Adventure Vault of the Lunar Waltz. Featuring myself, Sir Nerp as Dungeon Master, and the characters Braxton Planer, Curious Star, Jekyll, Nixorosa, Ron Earthraka, Varen Taxis, and Vorazun Altala. Our Vault Hunters having pushed through the Hall of Void, jumping from platform to platform as the others crawl across ropes, find themselves descending below through a portal of shadow, in a large hall themed with the lunar phases. Passing the puzzle, they continue on into a room filled with a spongy, blood-soaked rug, several blood fountains and containment cells with one bursting open to reveal the monstrosity that was locked away here. Its containment breach, the party fight the blood folly and win, falling back to rest. For continuing on, our party well rested arrive, ready to dive into the Lunar Waltz.
I am mad, Smile.
Several potions have been drunk before the door opens. Several items have been eaten, as food tokens have been devoured. As the door opens to reveal the grand hall with a void-like dance floor and several spectral figures forming this lunar waltz. Up upon 2 large platforms seemingly built from some strange astral rock that seems to glow with a orange energy are 2 turret-like stations, holding floating orange and black sparking moons. They glow with a fell light. Indeed, I have a new mic. And if I'm a bit quiet, let me try to fix that.
That sounds good though. Like quality.
Yeah, let's go to the volume
Alright.
settings and fix that. But while I'm
Going
quiet
into
and
it,
fixing
Brax.
that, you guys are free to do stuff.
Braxton's gonna drink one of his necrotic resistant potions that's not on the bandolier.
yep.
Alright, sucky sucky, necrotic resistance, manchi manchi, tier 4 food to do things.
Once we enter, we're just not gonna talk, right? You guys know the. Ron, say the last
The
riddle
riddle,
one
yeah.
more time for us.
The riddle. Give us the riddle, Ron.
I'm fucking doing my food token, leave me alone.
While you do your food token, how is this? Is this better? Am I more understandable?
Oh yeah, you're crystal.
Oh yeah.
Crystal
Very good.
clear.
All sorts of Gouda?
Squint.
Alright. Carry on.
I prefer Gorgonzola.
Oh, Ronald, fucking read it. Or say it, I don't know.
I'm doing my food token, David.
No, Ron's just like eating.
Ron,
it,
just
ignoring
fucking
us.
say it with your mouth full. Everyone's here a fucking mess of a person. We're not gonna judge you.
Wow, especially Vorzone.
Awkward cough.
Listen, you're not above anyone here.
That Phil when it's louder for me, but you're also all louder by a lot. I have to turn you all down.
Hi, it's me, I'm quiet.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, that's me. I can't turn myself down.
The urge to yell was very, very difficult to fight.
Alright. This should fix things. Alright. There we go. We're good. I'm
Where
pretty
is
sure
the
we're good.
actual riddle posted?
Oh, it should be posted in your mission info.
It is,
Mission
but
info,
I
I
want
have
Ron
my
to say it.
token updated
Yeah, I want
with-
Ron to say it.
Fine, you want me to say it. Where the fuck is it?
Oh, I probably should connect as a DM. That's important.
Squint. Squints at
Shaken and
TM.
bent should I misstep, to the void I'm lost. Spin to the rhythm, bending low I mark the way. Unspoken do I step forward, left, then right, forward I step, silent and moving, safe and secure, unbroken in this final waltz.
So we're
Where the fuck
dancing.
is my applause?
Ron, I didn't know you could read.
That's a known rumor. That's.
So, we're dancing, right? Like, I have.
So yes.
I think those are the steps, right? Like literally. So we gotta
Forward.
kind of like say we step forward, step to the left, step to the right.
Assumingly that's part of the fucking dance.
Uh-huh. But no talking.
But what if I
Maybe.
just run?
I can do
Well,
that.
let's do a hypothetical here.
Wait, so
You see
who's
those
left?
giant fucking weird ass things? I bet those shoot us. Just
What
a
a,
good
what a
guess.
crazy assumption, Jekyll.
Wait, so whose left do we take? When we get in there, somebody will be on the opposite
Jesus.
opposing side.
Okay, you take. In every single one of these cases, it's been in the perspective of the reader. So when we walk in, it should be us, our lefts.
Braxton, have you never danced with anybody before?
I mean, I have.
I doubt
So
that
when
he
you
has.
face each other, your left is their left.
What do you mean?
Nothing explodes when I
No, when you
make fun
face
of
each other,
Braxton,
you're
correct?
totally-
I
Nope.
don't get shot.
No, you are not being shot where you're currently located.
Great.
Nix.
Listen here, Boomer. Just because I haven't, danced with all the old ladies like you.
Old
Wait, there's
ladies, what are
only-
you talking about?
I don't
Guys,
dance
someone's-
with old ladies.
Someone's not gonna have a partner.
Everyone
What?
stares at Jekyll.
Well, you could just sit in somebody's pocket as like a spider or something.
Don't tell this creepy space room that. Jeez.
It feels risky. I'll be honest, I kind of don't want to do that. These riddles probably, they're pretty simple, but like, I don't know, the deadly consequences if you don't follow them.
So these lads are dancing.
Yes. There are several spectral masquerade attendees who are dancing. Some dressed with butterfly wings, some dressed in fine dresses, some fine suits. Whether male or female does not matter. They all dress in various outfits. But
My people.
yes, they are here.
I can
Look
I
at
can
that
summon
ghost.
a dance partner, as sad as this seems.
Ghosty ghost.
I could also
Well-
send in a test dummy, but I feel like that's very, very questionable ethically.
Very.
Actually, send Phoenix in, whatever the fuck
Wait,
that thing is.
Can't
Can
Vorazun
do that.
send in a test dummy?
No,
Literally.
I'm not sending him in.
Just do it. Listen, he comes back every time to
Yes,
die.
Because I have to summon him.
Am I summoning a dance partner?
Shrugs.
Hey.
Hey, boss. Out of character, Mr. DM.
Yeah?
Is this fun space floor similar to the other space floor we saw?
It looks
No,
like
Lots
it,
of astral void fun.
yeah, it does look like Astral Void fun. However, it looks like their footsteps. They are obviously spectral and ghostly. It looks like they're actually hitting solid surface as they walk across this.
Do I hit solid surface as I walk across it?
As you stand upon it, you feel your
You
feet
fall to death.
standing upon a solid surface.
Nice. I would also like to remind everyone that I'm wearing fine clothes and a t- as I always do.
Looking at the turrets, how are they reacting right now?
They are currently directed in her general vicinity.
Start.
So you step upon the dance floor, Star. As you see the ghostly figures dancing around you, what do you do? Some of them are giving you awkward glances as you have yet to join the dance.
Star will Nice. do a pirouette.
I'll hold a hand out. Might as well try first, since it's always us.
Start this up here.
Me?
All right, give me a performance check, and you take Vorazun's hand.
Who's Vorazun offering a hand to? Which cat? Okay.
I have advantage on this.
I may not have good performance, but I have auto advantage, so I'll take.
Can I give the room like once around, if not keeping a really good eye on these fuckers from a
Don't
distance?
take charisma advantage, they said.
Alright, listen, bro.
Well, you perform
Come
a
on, eating another tier 4.
pirouette with a little bit of tumbling, but the
Artful
dancers
tumbling.
artful, sure, but the dancers here seem approving of it. Now then, do you take Vorazun's hand?
Ron, can you just paste a thing somewhere?
Sure.
You're
Here-
not Ron.
Give the
Here's the full poem thing.
Okay.
thank you.
Although I didn't break it, which I should have done.
I got you.
The last one's the one we care about anyway.
I hope.
So, this way.
There's the broke.
You ain't got no money, take your broke ass.
So, I'm waiting to see what happens with Star before we start waltzing on out there.
Hey, I'm gonna give a perception check on mostly the room, but keeping a nice clean eye on these fuckers.
I want to watch Star's movements like intently. Like I'm studying it as it's going.
So,
Not fucking around here.
give me perception
Star.
checks for those who are watching intently. Star, what are you doing?
Well, I'm dancing on down the dance floor.
How are you dancing?
I don't have time to find a gif of it. But just imagine that, like, it's gif worthy.
Is she crunking?
Pretty much.
Is she popping and or locking?
All right. So, for those who are watching, they see the pirouette is taken favorably by the fellow dancers, but as she begins adjusting her dance to that of a cronk, glares and cringes are abound throughout the crowd as the lunar turrets begin to glow with a dark light, which is weird, but it does happen.
Is anyone gonna tell her to stop?
Braxton will run out
That
and,
looks
and
stupid.
grab her by the hands and try to lead her in a more normal waltz
All right,
fashion.
give me a performance check, Braxton.
Such a Chad move. I love it.
Wait, Braxton's a player.
I can't believe
Wait,
Braxton's
he's
hitting
gonna
on a
roll
cat.
too. Wait, he did it.
Wait a second, Braxton can dance?
Braxton,
Yeah.
damn.
He can dance.
Everyone's jaw drops in the party as Braxton.
Ron swoons. Oh.
All right, as you rush forward to save your befuddled companion, you grace their hand and spin them around, following along with the fellow dancers' own moves as you are watching them. Moving forward, they seem to nod in approval and return to their dance without issue. You are free to move.
Max and I had that under control.
As you speak, the turrets glow with extreme heat and dark energy and blast
Step
out
back.
towards Curious Star. Curious Star, I need you to make me a charisma save.
They're good at these.
They're good at these.
They are, though.
Not
They
bad.
are.
Pretty good.
Right, that is a
I love
success.
being from the Badlands.
Let's see here. Must make or have their do.
With an 18 stars disintegrated.
Since you succeed, there's no effect. As the beam of dark, extreme heat reaches towards you, slamming into your body, seems the lunar dancers around you. Their approval remains strong as you are able to resist the effects of the beam.
You take it with style.
Indeed.
You feel it hit
Braxton
me?
just
You do
stares
feel it
at
hit
Amber
you.
with serious eyes.
Alright, as I feel it hit me, I'm gonna close the gap a little bit, as if it pushed.
She's making moves.
Nude.
Hey, boss. Does a 27 perception give me anything? Having witness to this shoot-em-a-jiggums.
Having
Let's see here.
having to come closer for whatever the reason, Braxton will then take the opposing arm and put it around like the back of her waist to make sure she doesn't try to do some dumb shit.
Sure, that's it.
With
That's
your
why.
extreme perception, Nix, you would notice that as that occurred, each of the ghosts, their spectral forms, their eyes all glowed with the same light. It seems that whatever this is turns them, whoever is slain by it, into one of the dancers, to forever dance within the Lunar Waltz.
And so many people sucked at this.
I hope I have a cool hat when I get turned into a lunar waltzer. You better fucking ensure that at least.
So Braxton, taking the lead, will start to try to move this direction.
That's not left, that's right.
Star was originally going to go the other way, so she will fight him.
You're supposed to go forward.
This
So
is forward,
both
this
of
is-
you are trying to
this
go
is
a
your
different
way.
direction. I need
Yeah.
both of you to give me a performance check. Whoever succeeds is the one who succeeds in leading.
But I thought it was forward and then left and then right.
No, that's
Oh.
not. Is that left? Oh, that is left. Okay.
Yeah, it would be.
Alright, now
And then
Braxton.
performance.
Don't need to worry about
I
it.
don't.
Nix,
Hmm.
or sorry, not Nix. Curious Star, you have gained control of the dance as you are now the lead. Twirling them around, you are able to move them in this direction. The dancers nod in approval as you are performing the dance.
Is Braxton gonna fight her on this one?
Seeing as he didn't get destroyed before, he's not really going to fight with it, assuming he thinks that the next way would be the other direction. But
You're right.
He will try to take the lead at the
That's
same
not
time.
the right way. Right.
We're going that way. Too late.
We're going. I think we're both in
Left.
agreement.
You're both
we're
going
that
this
way.
direction?
Right.
Alright.
Yeah.
As you move this way, you're both in agreement. You do not need to make opposing performance checks as you move in that direction. As you do, both turrets go groove,
Man,
letting
I told
out
you
in
to.
darkened energy, slamming into both of you. Both charisma save.
Uh-oh. I can't
Why'd
believe
you
I'm
do
fucking dead.
I
Why are
told
you
you.
like this?
Why'd you do that?
Can't believe I'm fucking dead.
I don't get advantage
both
on
dead.
these, right?
Nope.
I don't get
And I told you.
advantage.
This is about to hurt a lot.
You both suffer 23 points of radiant damage, and your maximum HP is reduced by half of this amount.
Does the
Can I have
resistance come
that?
into play after I get hit or while I get hit from the first time?
Is this the food token?
Joking,
Yes.
this is you get resistance to the first non-physical type you take for the.
Yep, so it applies to this.
So I
Can I
take
So
have
that means
that
you-
with uncanny dodge?
11.
'Cause it is
It's
an
not an attack roll.
It's not an
Isn't
attack
it?
roll. It's a
No,
save.
you made a saving throw.
These orbs shooting a beam of light is
Yeah.
an attack. Okay.
That's just a
It's
save.
Save that you made.
They did not roll to hit your AC.
It's 23, you said?
Yep, 23. 23 radiant, and your HP,
Christ,
your
that's
max
half as
HP
tough.
is reduced by half of that, so reduced by 11. And if
I
you
get reduced
save,
by
then it's
5.
reduced. Yep, reduced by 5. So, as you're blasted by the lunar turrets, the dancers around you look aghast and appalled by your poor behavior.
Even though I told you the right way to go.
Your dance has faltered. You will need to make a new performance check to continue the dance.
Hold on, I'm changing my thing.
Imagine losing half your health instantly.
Right?
I'm scared.
Imagine
So wait, we lose max hit temp or max HP equal to half.
half
thing?
of the damage you took. Yes.
So that's 11 then. So I'm at 39.
Mm-hmm.
Star will gracefully readjust.
Indeed. And for Braxton,
Uh,
you would have advantage because he succeeded. You both need to see if you can keep the dance up.
oh,
Oh no.
Advantage.
Yep.
Don't worry, you'll get it.
Oh no.
Why'd you do this to me?
All right. As Braxton is,
Oh, wait a second. Did I take the D4? Do I add the D4 to it?
it's not going to save you, so we're going to continue on. As Braxton fumbles the dance around the graceful movements of Curious Star, the left turret glows once more and zaps into Braxton. Charisma save.
God damn it.
That is a failure.
Do I reroll that?
Braxton might
I
literally
think, I,
be
think I
dead.
need to reroll that.
Remember, we have Kraussing too.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Go ahead and
Kraussing
reroll
is.
it.
Well, do you have a reroll?
He does. I think he has this food token, correct?
Yeah, I took it with the food token.
All right,
Yeah, you
using your
did
food
pretty
token.
good.
Needle.
Saving throw, charisma. Even worse.
Wow.
All right, then.
Well, hope to God it's a bad
Yeah,
roll.
too far away from
22
Oh, you're lucky.
radiant damage and 11 maximum reduction as the beam
did you-
slams into you.
Did you take the one that halves damage of the first type?
Yeah, I did.
The
Then
Dryad's good at
So you take half
performance,
radiant
Jackal.
damage.
Plus
That's-
4.
Yeah, they have a +4, which is I think better than me.
Better than everyone here, yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'm
So you
healing
only
back
so you
up
took
on
half.
that.
So you took half of the first
Especially
one too.
Braxton.
Yeah, so just do
No.
11 more damage. Or
Right.
sorry, do a total of 22 damage to you and a total of 10 max HP reduction over both of the fails.
Question.
Hmm?
If we are both within 5 feet of each other, can they both be helping each other do the dance?
Yes.
Wait,
That's what
I'm
we were
sorry.
doing.
Yeah,
One
too bad Braxton
succeeding
just
help
sucks.
to the other.
So the first one was supposed to be halved as well?
If you took the reduction, which you did, yes.
I did. Okay, so I need to heal for another 11 then, yes?
You took 23, so heal for 12. Yeah, heal for 12.
Healing
Heal for 12 and plus 6 max.
Well, your maximum would be, since
It's
you
still the same.
you took 11 max
Heal
reduction,
11,
instead it'd be
yeah.
10 max reduction, so heal 1 max reduction.
So I'm at 40.
Yep.
Okay.
But now you're correct. However, as the beam slams into you once more, you have lost your non-balanced balance, so you need to continue your dance. Nyx can continue helping you, though.
Star.
Oh yeah, Nick.
Or sorry, Curious Star.
I understand they're both cats,
Yeah.
but
Goddamn
Hey,
racist.
I'm half cat. Stop it. We're not
Goddamn
all the
racist.
same.
So I gotta do performance again.
Yep,
Advantage.
At advantage.
at advantage.
Is 12 enough?
Roll with advantage.
go higher.
One more time.
Alright, there we go.
There you go.
That one definitely worked.
All right, with a 16 and the DC being reduced because you already made one successful check, you are able to continue the dance as Curious Star picks you back up into the rhythm, spinning around,
Curious Star just picks you up at this point.
twirling with the dance that is around you. You are free to move about. Well, that's gonna be fun for the boss fight.
It's okay, he's a melee rogue. Smile.
All right, dancing your way across, applause rings out as you make your way to the end. The orbs lose their glow, but maintain watching those at the forefront.
That gives Braxton a nice pat in the head.
You see just
Like a
south of you,
child.
in the
Braxton
alcove
just
here,
turns back.
the simple stone door.
Alright, let's show him how to actually do that.
Wait. What if we lured the fiend in here and put him on the dance floor? He's not going to dance.
I am
Shut the fuck up. Jesus.
Blinks
Just-
at the-
Veteran, would you care for a dance?
Jekyll, are you getting into
What's your
something?
performance, by the way, Ron?
It's +2.
Okay. I'll come up and
Good enough for me.
I'll gracefully grab your hand and bow, and I'll be like, I will lead.
I'd bow, but I have arthritis. Let's go.
You know, I thought this was gonna happen, and I'm not disappointed.
All
I
right.
can't believe
Nyx
Onyx
just
is a
taps her
shipper.
Alright.
shoulder for Jekyll and being like, eh?
Braxton wants to investigate this.
Listen,
this
guys, this is
yeah.
this isn't
Investigate
weird
this.
for me. It's happened already.
Okay, so performance rolls?
Yeah, performance rolls, and give me an investigation check, Braxton, since you're
Are we
wanting to
all going
investigate that.
together, by the way?
Well, I was gonna say that we go like one pair at a time.
One pair at a time for simplicity. Whether you guys are doing it at the same
I need
time
to
is up
roll
to
though.
you, but simplistic, one at a time.
I'm debating. I'd want to probably stay within 30 feet.
I'm so
of Rob and Baron.
powerful.
We
All
are
right.
So
good.
that I
We
have
are
the
damn
option to
good.
use
The
my,
boomers know this dance well, as they cross without issue. You guys, since you know the path, unless you choose to specifically deviate for some reason,
Unless we want to go.
you can get across without issue. As
We
the
remain silent, staring into each other's dreamy eyes.
Also,
Waltz across
by the way,
the stage.
hearing
Yes.
the words,
It's very hot.
hearing
It
the words,
feels like an eternity.
hearing the words, the boomers know the dance well. I don't know how to react to that statement.
Time slows down.
As
Time
you
slows
twirl
for
across the
star-crossed lovers. Yeah.
the
And then they
astral
die
sea
instantly.
floor. The dancers around you nod in approval, as applause rings out as you make the other end.
Oh, please.
Alright,
All
shall
right.
Is it safe to walk over here?
Do you know that?
I investigated.
How
Got a 20.
good is
It's a 20. So looking over here, you don't see any traps, but I mean,
It's a big fucking laser, bro.
look at that floor. That's pretty spooky floor right there,
It's a big laser,
and that's a
man.
big laser beam right up there.
Alright, I have a bit of a mean question. Is Runetheris at all knowledgeable in the
You cut out the end there.
Is Runetheris knowledgeable in the dance?
I mean, he's got knowledge. Is he not?
I wanted a reason to be able to say I rolled guidance and actually have it make sense.
Makes sense.
dude? Time's on my side. I got guidance, bro. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I do a medicine check on Braxton?
Also, Jekyll.
Yes, you
your
can.
What the
twin,
fuck is happening to his ass?
I got this.
Are
I
you,
got-
you okay?
I got
have
shruggies.
Dryad. I have best friend Dryads to help me
Alright.
dance.
What's your range on Conjure Woodland Beans?
Why?
Because if it's long enough, you might be able to literally just summon 2 of them on the balcony over here and then have a dance partner.
By the way, Vorazun, how good are you at dancing? Wow.
What do you mean? I
Well, I've actually recently learned more, so just in case this actually happens.
Alright, let's go. Performance
No.
check?
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see who leads.
Alright, buddy.
Either 13-foot cat lady or 5-foot warlock man.
How much
Yeah.
practice was with a giant lady?
None of it, because Iridance is, I think, my size.
Everything's fine. Don't
did I
worry about it.
copy- Did I copy these? Let me throw them in.
Now this is the content I came for.
Yes.
15, 17. Yeah. Just to be safe, because I don't feel like dealing with it. I'm going to use my time dice 14.
I mostly came to watch Jekyll dance by himself.
Very good. Using time dice 14 for a total of 16, or more than that?
17, I believe.
17. All right.
Yeah, because I have the +2 and then my +1.
Gotcha. As you both make the astral dance floor with the spectral figures dancing around you, forming the appropriate spins and movements, they all nod in approval as you make your way across without issue. And applause is heard as you get to the other end. That was your medicine check. I even rolled yet. Okay. It is a little awkward being led by a massive kitty cat there, Vorazun, but I mean, also that you probably trained being the lead and you're being the led. You know, it worked just fine. You made it across.
It oddly works.
Did you kids have fun?
Oh no.
Something like that.
Jekyll stands at the other side. He looks at the lunar ballroom.
Meanwhile,
Terrified.
this fucking guy.
He's seen these types of things in Ord before as a watchman. They've always scared him.
Let's just.
He's never participated. He's always hid in the corner, not dancing, just nibbling at some of the food. But now he has to come face to face with his fears,
Perks of being a wallflower.
and he's ready as he casts Conjure Woodland Beings and summons a Dryad.
Okay.
He lifts his hand and asks, "May I invite you for a dance?"
He then ventriloquist
unsummons
it.
herself.
No. Teleports out.
Imagine having to summon your own dance partner and then also having to ask it to dance.
The dryad would not.
Milady, may I have this
I
dance?
take her hand,
How hard is the Dryad cringing?
and
No.
Jekyll tries his Lunar Waltz.
All right.
How does this thing help me at all? 'Cause
Well,
I
let's
got a
see.
+0, man.
Let's
some
find out.
help.
Let's find out. Dryad,
Going to roll
what can I help you
Dryad.
with? The Dryad has a +4. So, let's see if she can lead you in this dance.
Let's go.
All right, my turn. My God.
Looks like you're leading the Dryad.
Oh.
Somehow, he doesn't even know how.
So the Dryad, as soon as she steps on the dance floor, the ghosts all look towards her, seeing the somewhat strange sense of, like, the opposite of what they are here, because you guys are in a Shadow Vault. She's, non-Shadow Fae.
He is not happy to be here.
She is blasted by both of the radiant lunar turrets, and she must make a charisma saving throw.
Your wife got shot, Jekyll.
She wanted out of
Just
there.
kidding, his wife is ambushed.
Oh my god!
As she is blasted for
He's-
32 radiant damage and 16 max HP reduction.
They are gone. They are dead.
As she is disintegrated into ash as you stand within the dance floor, about here, alone.
Oh man.
Jekyll's eyes are closed. He doesn't know his dancer is dead yet. And he continues to dance.
He's just holding onto their
it's
vaporized
over.
hands.
Roll me another performance check.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no, Jekyll's in the
What if you send your bird dude out there to help him?
bird dude? Who the fuck are you talking
That is
about?
a solid 8.
Oh no.
Oh.
Bye, Jekyll.
Would you like to use anything to apply to that? Crousing or whatnot.
Time to re-roll.
Yes. I would like to.
I will give you my carousing, Jekyll.
Really?
I will.
Yeah, don't fuck
I'm
up.
cheering you on.
No one will tell me what carousing is or does.
I will
It
accept
gives you
Ron's
advantage.
carousing
Yeah, it's inspiration.
Deep down. I know I got this. 20.
Oh.
Oh my God. He continues to.
Like a leaf on the wind, you dance with the
Go,
corpse
Jekyll!
without issue, as her form slowly disintegrates into ash as you dance your way across, unseen and unspeaking, without any issue, as applause rings out around you as you finally get to the other end. The only thing remaining of your Dryad companion as you get to the other end, her hands disintegrate into leaves and disperse into nothingness.
Legitimately impressed.
I can't believe Jekyll summoned and killed his
Holy
own
shit,
wife.
you're the best dancer of all of us. I didn't think that was the case.
I felt it in my heart.
You felt the rhythm. You
Just the
felt the
fear,
groove.
but also the companionship.
Jekyll, you know you did that alone, right?
Don't tell him. Let him have this one.
We're not going to think about how we need to get back.
Nyx
Oh.
just shrugs and goes and looks at the door.
I will also look at the.
What do these keen eyes see?
Hey, can we figure out how to fix the max HP reduction on the boys?
Oh,
How's
let me
the
look at
nerd?
the door first.
Hello, nerd.
Nerd.
Oh, that's a.
Yeah, that door looks perfectly fine. Not
I got
locked.
distracted because Ron is yelling "nerd" in my face.
He is. It's true. He is yelling that. But the door is not locked, nor is it trapped, Vorazun. Nyx, the door is not locked, nor is it trapped.
Is there anything special, like written on the door or anything like?
There is the
Any
engraving
textures, feelings
of.
it?
There's an engraving of a moon, but that is it.
What's the texture of the door feel like?
Stone.
Normal stone.
Just stone.
So, I'm gonna summon Phoenix out of his pocket hole. Wait, that's the wrong one. That's his image. There we go.
Is
And
the door
I'm
locked?
gonna have him scuttle up to Braxton and detect magic to see if he can tell what's going on with him.
Well,
Just dead. Blinded.
he senses that there is a fell energy about him. Something that has taken his life force. Something that can be restored with proper rest or restoration.
Does it seem like a curse?
No, it's just
Okay.
it's just like a one of the wraiths life steals.
It's a long rest.
Time to take a nap.
I believe it's similar to the raised effect that we experienced before, so shrug.
Well, that's inconvenient. How far, if I were to primeval awareness again, how far is that thing?
Let me go into.
Definitely, that's not the boss.
Let me go into DM
Right
view.
outside the door. Oh,
The primal of awareness right there.
actually. Oh, that's the next room.
That's next room. Yes.
Ron also gets 8 million pings behind him.
Yeah. If you have undead detection with that, then yeah, all these. Boop, 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 boop,
It's
boop.
only
Unfortunate.
fiends.
Not
Unfortunate.
others.
Unfortunate.
well,
Well, if we need the rest so that Braxton can start and fix their boo-boos, then we should. It's right
rather-
behind that fucking door. That thing
I'd
I
rather
noticed.
not sit in this room for 8 hours. That's
I'd
my
rather
2
not go
cents.
back across.
If I just chug some healing, I'll be fine, I'm sure.
You don't look fine.
here's the
I am-
thing. We can at least spend some time here. If we see the turrets getting antsy, we go.
What kind of restoration did you say it was?
It's greater.
I said restoration.
Great. Oh, well, fuck that.
I said restoration.
Well,
Restoration.
He said just restoration,
Any
but
rest?
we,
He
we
just said
tried.
restor-
Yeah, but we tried it before, and it was.
This is a different
sometimes-
kind of thing, though.
Oh,
This is
better.
what?
This
I have
is.
a 3
Oh.
cast with my shield, so I could just try it.
Yeah, this is
I also have a
specifically.
scroll
Oh.
of lesser.
Yeah, this is
give me the-
specifically the.
You want? Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the wraiths themselves.
I
but
also
it's like them.
literally just got a scroll like an hour ago.
God damn it! Just give me the scrolls. I got this.
I
I'm like-
gave it to you.
Okay, is it in Orcish? Because you're gonna need to help me.
Someone help him
It's
read
not
it.
in
Dan.
Orkland, but I
know better
can
than-
help.
Okay, I'm gonna first cast it on Curious Star. Lesser restoration.
Did she even
Alright.
get hit with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Right.
of you.
What?
No, she did it on her own. Fuck you.
So, give me a casting stat check.
It is Wisdom. Do I get advantage on that? Because I have the food token.
It is a wisdom check. so
It
we
is a
got-
wisdom check, yeah.
Just a wisdom check, proficiency.
Just wisdom.
23.
23.
Powerful.
With the casting of the lesser restoration and your force of will, the scroll. It was a scroll, right?
Yes.
The scroll disintegrates as Curious Star's form is no longer injured by the radiant light. She's still injured, to be clear, but her max HP reduction is removed.
Yeah, again, 5.
We can give her
Alright, Braxton,
potions.
get over here. And I'll cast the second scroll, assuming Veruzian gives it to me.
Oh, yeah.
And I
Okay.
will try it on him as well. This has advantage.
Oh.
23.
yeah,
I'm
he's
good.
good.
Putting them in the loser log.
So he is also cured of his max HP reduction. You still need to heal his HP to get it back to where it was, but yeah.
Potions.
Yeah, just hold on a second. Just get healed, bro.
You're gonna start drinking some greater healing potions.
I would like to take a short rest to try to get the 4th level back to see. And if they just start getting antsy, we go. The turrets.
Yeah, it's fine.
Because there was build up previously.
Short rest is fine. Don't waste potions. Yeah.
Well, would the short rest actually restore?
Yes.
I'd
I
rather
have.
not short
He's a
rest.
land druid.
I am a land druid.
Oh, look at you being fancy.
That's the
I'd
only
rather
thing.
not short rest, because half of the things that we have consumed go away, like our food.
Yes, your food will go away.
So,
Do we
so-
have
Short
any?
rest is how long?
We have like a million.
Short rest
food
is an
tokens,
hour.
but
Your
we're
food
fine.
tokens will disperse. Any potions that were only an hour will disperse.
I would suggest
I don't
taking
mind.
the potions then.
I don't
So-
mind. It's just a 4th level.
I'm gonna give you some healing potions, friend. Please drink.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna give
greater
Curious
healing
Star a
units?
poor greater healing. That
They
is
are-
not poison.
Yeah, they're greater healings.
I'm
Just
gonna
give
keep
me a
poisoning.
regular healing.
I'm just gonna
Huh?
poison
I'm down
Brax.
11 HP.
What the hell?
4 greater healing is 3d4 plus 2. It's from phase 1.
Wait, you still have one of the weaker ones?
Yes, I do. From back when you could, like, fuck
Do
up
that.
making potions. Hold on to that. Hold on to 9
meme.
HP.
Okay, I'm just gonna drink it then.
Alright, so the first one was my first roll that I gave you, so that's 10, and then yours is 12, so that's 20. And I think that's actually full.
It is.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go use the
Alright.
washroom before this.
Not dead.
Right?
So you handed me. So I used one of yours and one of my own, or two of yours?
I gave you two of mine, because I had 11 on.
Okay. By the way, on our way back out, I do want to inspect these things. If we're not fucking dead.
Eh, we can try that. Hey, well, this looks good. There's a moon on here. We ready to go?
Jekyll's
Ron,
in
didn't you
the
say you, like, imagined a fiend on the other side of this thing or something?
Yes, I sensed one right on the other end of that door. About, I don't know how far it is. Was it like a few hundred feet?
So, game plan, run in and kill the thing trying to kill us?
That
Well,
might be the case.
I do
what
assume.
if it
Do you have any
talks?
spells that can protect us against the...
I wouldn't see us listening to it. There's a reason it's down here.
Yeah, so we can kill it.
I mean, they did say that there was the thing that needed to die that was kind of sealed away, and, well, all this shit looks like a seal to me.
Well, there's apparently no lock on this door, you said.
Yep, no lock, no trap.
Yeah, okay. What phase is the moon on this, by the way? Just curious.
The phase on the moon on the door, the inscription, or not the inscription, the indentation, it looks to be full.
Well, full moon, boys. Shall we?
Do we know what phase of the moon is outside?
You are inside right now, so you have no idea.
Shruggies.
As for what
I
the
do not
actual
care.
phase is, I don't believe Verum tracks the phase of the moon, so I would have to
Okay.
figure that out.
Then we don't. So then we don't have to give a shit. I was
Yeah.
gonna make sure we weren't
So
walking.
we don't have to.
Yeah,
give
you
a
don't have to.
shit.
You don't have to worry about the actual phase for this mission. You don't need to worry about
Hold on,
that.
what's the phase of the moon in real life? Hello.
we- I was
Oh
wondering-
my god, he's playing it out.
So,
I was wondering if we go in when it's a full moon in Verum, she's gonna be like twice as strong.
imagine.
Can we open the door?
Yes, you wish to open the door?
Hold on, I'm backing the fuck up.
On today's, the current
We
day,
should
the
also
28th
pre-bob.
of December.
Too
That's
late.
gonna
The
say-
door has opened. As the door opens, you see a massive chamber filled with a strange warping energy. That's the mist here. Several pillars lie within, still keeping yourself where you're at. You see
Yeah, sorry.
4 massive crevices that lead into a inky black void of starlight and just empty space. In the center of the chamber are these 2 pillars that have a beam of white wispy energy pouring into the center moon that is banded by a seemingly gold ring around it that surrounds up into these 3 spires. You can't quite see all of them, but there are 3 pedestals on each end of these alcoves that hold what appears to be a glyph of a phase of the moon. So crescent, gibbous, full. You see at the far end there's a door, obviously carved in
Wax
runic
and crescent
inscriptions and protected by what looks like a red fire. As you enter, though, you would hear all in your minds telepathically. Do any of you speak Wicked, actually?
I speak Infernal. Actually, no, I speak Abyssal, so yeah.
I speak Abyssal.
Speak
I
away.
speak wicked.
I speak Abyssal, not Wicked.
know
I hear
multiple
voices in my head.
Abyssal is a dialect of wicked.
It is. So,
Oh, it is?
Fuck is
it is.
Yeah.
Why did no one tell me this before?
Because it's public information.
Mhm.
Because you're supposed to know it. It's your language.
So, you would all, whether you understand Wicked or not, although you would know it's Wicked if you understand the language Wicked,
Or wait.
would understand
No,
and
I
hear
know.
in your mind, well, 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 some intruders. Well, if you must, please come in.
Ooh, she's got a pretty voice. Next thinks in her head. No idea if this thing can hear her.
Sounds kind of like Nerp.
So,
Sounds like Nerp. That guy has a pretty voice.
It's asking us to go in. Shall we
Shruggy.
follow?
What does
Hey,
the
I'm stepping
floor
in.
look like?
What's up?
The floor looks like,
What's it made out of? Basically, does it look like solid stone?
It
or
looks
is it
like
more
stone,
astral bullshit?
but think like moon rock, like this type of material that is on the moon itself, like that kind of texture, but instead of the light color, it is like black, like
Okay.
black and near black grays. So yeah, the only reason that this doesn't look like a sudden drop off is because I wanted this floor to actually be visible for you guys. So
So, anything funky feeling happen when I step inside?
now you enter into the
Cool.
chamber. It seems one of you bears the mark. Well, if you wish to try yourself, I suggest you have all enter. You will not get a second chance.
Ah, God damn it.
I think it's talking to you, Ron.
I thought it was talking about Braxton.
How nice.
Well then, shall we dance?
Uh-oh.
Not again.
Hi, my name's Nix. What's yours?
Jekyll.
At that, she would simply chuckle. I do not remember my name, but you may call me the Lunar Maiden. And shooting forth from the center moon, the form which will pretty quickly become non-visible again, because of phases, and I'll get into that pretty soon, but yeah. Let me just make her visible. And then post her hand out. So, this figure shoots out. I'm gonna grab her hand out.
She's cool.
Dalton, Verum, handouts. Lunar Maiden. Making its colossal size so it's easier to see. Alright, that is the Lunar Maiden. You see plenty of white and gray cloths with a few near blue cloths wrapping around her, flowing without any seeming presence of wind or anything like that, as well as a total of 12 stars circling through her head like ion stones. In the center of her face, instead of where her face actually is just a piercing blue void. As she makes her presence known, she will raise her hands, spin, and then disperse into nothing as her form disperses per her phase. She has entered the new moon phase. Before combat fully begins, because this will be combat, she is ruthless. And I need to post you guys the new musics.
Well, well, well. She turns invisible. Looks like it's a good thing I picked up flour to smack her with.
So she was considered a fiend?
She is considered fiend, yes.
That's spooks.
Man, I wish we pre-buffed or something.
So that is the ambience, and this is the musica.
Am I supposed to have these going at the same time? I don't understand.
I have them doing that for myself, but you don't have to. It's just, you know,
Interesting.
layering musics for all that fun stuff. So, as you guys enter into the chamber, I need you all to roll me initiative.
Here comes an 86 initiative roll. Are you excited?
Braxton gets a 1, baby!
The 86 initiative roll.
Oh, I need to add one more thing. I need to add her lair initiative.
What?
Neat.
Fuck off.
What? I don't understand. Just because I beat the ties.
You're in the new moon phase, so you know what that means? It's called instantly die phase. Let's get a boy.
Pretty sure the moon
Jekyll's not on
during the
initiative, by
new
the way.
moon phase is invisible.
Oh.
Ergo,
Yeah, let me fix
dot,
that.
dot, dot.
I had
Jekyll,
the
add to
version
initiative.
the same as Vorzin, like literally the exact same.
I guess we already won.
Alright. Sorting initiative once more. De 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, all of you are in the initiative now. My people are in the initiative now. Making sure hide NPCs is off. You can't really see them, so you won't see an initiative. But we begin initiative with Nyx.
Hey,
You
a
have
little bit
seen
that we
her,
got
so if
this-
you would like, you could make a martial check. Or a
Yeah, that-
Arcana check.
I'm gonna lean towards Marshall. 2 seconds.
And this boss is complicated.
Bro, please.
26.
I have 7 brain cells left.
26, alright. So, a 26, that is enough to get her traits, but nothing else. She
Smile.
has the lingering trait. This enemy possesses abilities that cause negative effects to last beyond the combat and that are not easily removed. These can also be non-traditional detriments, and the intention of this ability is to add an active attrition to the mission as a whole. That's not relevant. So it's just the first part, apparently. So, yeah. She has lasting effects. It's gonna be a bitch to get rid of those. She has the Lord ability. This is multifold. She has the ability to summon allies or already possesses such. Assuming that you don't see any allies right now, probably is gonna be able to summon them. Also means that she could have access to ally-based buffs, healing, or teamwork applications. She has recovery. This implies that she has an ability to heal herself using any action. This can be spells or any other healing ability. Generally, this trait can only be used if the healing is particularly demoralizing. Ruthless. I already said such. Sealer. This enemy possesses the ability to seal an enemy's ability, such as the forbiddance to use certain class features or even the sealing of spellcasting. This form is resistible via a save, or this form can be resisted with a save or dispelled by another. Shade. She's a stealthy boy. She likes to stealth around. You've seen this one a lot. We don't need to go into it. And Vigorous. This trait implies the creature has a powerful self-healing factor. This can be fast healing regeneration, but mostly refers to an ability to heal itself that does not cost any action.
Can what gives it vigorous also give it the recovery feature? Or were they mutually exclusive?
They're exclusive. Recover would be like casting Cure Wounds, while Vigorous is generally just to like at the start of my turn I heal, or
Yeah. Okay.
like, hey, I have life still on my attacks. That'd be another Vigorous thing. Because there's no action really required, any additional action that reduces her other abilities, so. Yeah. But yeah, that is what you know.
So this is how Nerp counters us from not getting the title for killing them first turn. They just don't make them here for the first turn.
Well,
I'm counting the Crescent phase as the first turn, because I knew this was going to be a thing.
Wait,
I guess we go for that fatty perception check. Because it's invisible. Let's look for it.
You have free buffs, you should do them again. Because, they're just letting us go right now.
Turn down the music.
Fine, I'll just drink a potion of invincibility. Whatever.
Right, looking around. Yep, drinking a potion of vulnerability then, yeah?
Yeah, no potion. No.
Alright, anything else?
Yeah.
Oh, and the door totally slams behind you.
Killing Braxton instant.
I'm gonna move
I wouldn't put it
this way. That's not considered touching this thing, is it? Because I don't want to touch it. I just want to be kind of next to it.
No,
I
you're
don't know
not
which
touching
square
it.
that is.
Okay. Its squares are these four. Alright, so you have moved, you have drunk a potion. You feel particularly invulnerable right now. Curious Star, you have gained initiative.
What's the invulnerability do again?
Resistance against all damage types. For 1 hour. Or 1 minute, I believe.
1 minute.
Yeah, 1 minute. Imagine if it was 1 hour. That'd be amazing.
You know what? I'm gonna chug it.
Alright, chugging that potion up. Very good.
And I'll end my turn, because that was
Right.
an
At the end of your turn, she's going to use a legendary action to activate Broken Shadow.
Like, please.
Pop! A lunar shade pops forth from the moon in the center. Right there.
I just not to.
Squints.
Let me click the button so you guys can see it real quick.
Ron, kill it,
Legendaries, lunar. New Moon, Broken Shadow. Here we go. Alright, she has summoned it at the end of your turn. So we go to the Lair initiative, which I actually should make that token visible to players. Here we go. Alright, Lair initiative begins. As I scroll down to our Lair action options, we have 3 choices. Which do I want to use? We don't need to use that one. We are going to use Void Pit. Yes. Alright. Like the surrounding voids to your left and right, Ron, a hole beneath your feet opens up, dragging you down. Possibly. Oh, never mind, there's no save. You're being dragged down. Lair actions, here we go. Lair, lair, lair. Void Pit. Oh, it doesn't save the effects. Alright. As the Void Pit falls beneath your feet, you fall down 10 feet into the void and suffer 2d6 points of necrotic damage. 11 necrotic damage.
Good thing they have necrotic resist going.
Owie!
Your speed is currently
I
halved.
did give myself the 10 HP. I did give myself the 10 HP.
So, 11 necrotic damage, and your speed is currently halved.
Aren't you resisting that?
I don't think I do.
Oh, you drink a potion of necrotic resistance?
do. So that's only 5 damage? I think it is.
Oh, I need to make the lunar shades and it's visible
Hold
too.
on, that's not right. I need to do that to temp.
You fucked it up.
Alright. From there, we go to the Lunar Shade, who has gained initiative. Lunar Shade is one of these little fellas, so what do I want it to do?
Shoots us with a gun.
The Lunar Shade will fly over here. Let's see here. Flying through it, because it's incorporeal, it will land there next to Nyx, and will reach out with its outstretched hand, grasping, possibly, upon Nyx. And horribly misses, unable to touch Nyx.
Do
I
the
would
shield
like
thing.
to use my buckler.
Very good.
Where, oh where is my attack?
Crit it.
Look at this guy. Shisha. Does a 20 hit?
20 does indeed hit.
Hey, is that really? Hold on. Let me double check.
It's magical, right?
Yep. Yes.
Alright. We don't need to worry about...
That is in fact 4 sneak attack ones.
Wow.
That is impressive.
Man.
I'm just trying to, you know, foreshadow the
Do you
fate
even
steel
get
dice.
sneak attack on this?
Yeah, I have
It's
it.
foreshadowing, yeah.
Oh my god, that is the Fate Steel dice. Those are the Fate Steel dice.
Wait a minute!
Alright, it suffers 16 points of damage because your weapon is magical and sneak attack was applied. It says immune to bleed, so we don't need to worry about that.
You healed him.
You healed it.
Oh,
Yeah, it helped did it
Gulp.
but I was like, oh shit.
there we go. It suffers 16
okay,
points
everyone
of damage. It is heavily injured by the blow as you strike back with your buckler-like powers to riposte. Very good. That is its turn, as it's the only one currently alive. We will then go to the next initiative. This is the first round for the Lunar Maiden in the new phase, or new moon phase, so she's still in new moon phase, no change there.
I would like to remind you that Phoenix is blind set in case she gets aggressive at me.
Very good. What's his blind sense range?
I think 10 or 15 feet.
Alright.
And he's staying on me.
Hey, Nerp, that's 4 more damage for being a big kitty.
Oh, for being, yeah, because you got your roof.
Yeah, I'm gonna add that to my macros while I'm waiting.
Yeah, his blind sight goes out to 10 feet. And he'll be staying on me, so
Alright.
I'll just give myself an aura of 10 feet just for it.
Flying past unseen. I do need to give her a stealth check, because she is now moving. Per her phase new moon, she has advantage on this. So let's see, what's your stealth bonus, my girl? You have a stealth of hot. And then rolling twice. So 27 stealth. If pass beats that, you can see her.
I can not see her. I'm only 26. Feels bad.
Alright. In that case, she will swipe past everyone unseen and will
She escaped.
perform a bonus action because she cannot use her. Actually, let me go scroll down because it says when she's new moon, she cannot make any attacks while in this phase of the moon.
She takes the dodge action for it.
So,
Hey, we know that.
let's see here. Yeah, she will take the dodge action, but her bonus action will be used to a pure blue hand of spectral energy reaches out from the darkness around you, Nyx, seemingly from nowhere. But right here.
Oh boy.
As I need you to make me a charisma save, as it begins to latch on, not to your physical form, but onto your shadow.
That's mine. Let's see. Saving through. Charisma. I wonder if it'll add my d4. It does not.
Right, we're looking
13.
at a 13 total. Anything else? Any things you want to apply to that before I reveal results?
Nah, we'll just chill with it for now.
Alright, that is a failure. You suffer... Your charisma is reduced by 4, and you are stunned for 1 round.
Oh.
Question, is that charisma damage capable of being halved by the potion of invulnerability?
That is a good question.
No.
Damn.
Reading invulnerability and resistances, it doesn't apply against that thing. I had to make sure of that for the Wraith encounter, so... Yeah, it is unfortunate. So 4 charisma damage.
Okay, boss.
For purposes of this, like with the moons out there, it is of the same damaging nature. So you likely believe just from being hit by it that lesser restoration or rest could cure it.
Okay.
Alright, I got my lesson rested.
So you have been hit with that. Don't drop to 0 charisma. Keep that in mind. Anyways, that is her bonus action. Her movement, her action was to dodge. That is there. She is...
You know, I said that as a joke.
Alright. There we go. That's her turn. Verum.
Okay. First thing, I will pull the Scroll of Shield of Faith and use it. Casting Shield of Faith on myself.
Excellent.
And then I will move up to...
Don't forget your checks.
Here. And then I will cast Frostbite on the Shade.
Very good.
So that's con save, please.
Do you have to have sight?
Yes, I believe so. Can
You
I
are.
not see?
You cannot see her. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, the
You
shade,
shade.
not the
Okay.
Lunar Maiden,
Yeah,
shade.
shade. Yeah, no, you can totally do that. It's a con save. Easily enough.
Okay.
Con save.
Fail.
Failure.
So that's 11 cold damage, 1 necrotic damage, so 12 damage total.
11 cold and 1 necrotic, you said?
Yes.
She is vulnerable, necrotic, so that's 2 necrotic, but yeah, the shade. They're all females. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
But the cold damage she resists, so 5. So total of 7.
Okay.
Man, so they're vulnerable and necrotic.
And that is my turn.
Excellent. At the end of your turn, she will spend another legendary action. Oh, I need to pop that right there and just change that to... and then copy that. She's going to summon it there. Pop.
I got this.
Another Lunar Shade spawns in as her second legendary action of the round, has actually first because she just gained her initiative. Has gained initiative. There we go. Ron.
I'm in a hole, correct?
Yes, you are in a hole. You do feel like you can fly, though.
Can I?
Yeah, you just move at half speed. And specifically, since you are in the void, let me just read the wording for you so you get the full gist of it. Creature that falls within a void pit suffers 2d6 points of necrotic damage the first time they enter an area of void or at the start of their turn. They ascend 10 feet on the round they fall, and an additional 10 feet every round thereafter. Creature moves at half speed while within the void and is considered to be in natural difficult terrain. So every square is two additional square, basically. And you move at half speed.
So I ascend 10 feet when I fall?
You descend 10
When I
feet.
first fall? Descend. Okay.
Yeah, you're 10 feet below
Alright,
the
so I
current
have
level of play.
Some kind of. So I guess I just float 15 feet up, out. Well, I hate this. I'm gonna fucking hunter's mark that guy if I can see him.
Could you message me the void pit?
Yeah.
So I can put it in notes.
Can I see Shade 2?
Yes, you can.
Is Shade 2 a fiend?
Shade 2 is not.
Alright, I'm just Marshall.
I have
Never
9 ads right now. I don't
Forget
no idea
about
what's
it.
going on.
Can I see an attack number 2?
Yeah, you can. You can see and attack them.
Okay.
They have partial cover, but
Hunter's mark.
you know,
Partial cover. I don't give a shit.
you got that fancy. Don't give a shit about it.
Yeah, it's called very balanced feet.
Excellent.
It's called gun. Yeah.
Excellent.
I have a gun.
Hunter's
Hold on,
mark
it's a
applied.
gun.
As the bow's arrow flies outward towards him, is it magical?
Yes.
Excellent.
I think you might be dead.
22 damage
Hold
plus
on. No, that's wrong.
13.
That's Hail of Thorn.
Right, that's Hailthorn, so 28 damage.
Necro.
Necrotic turns to 18, so 36, 46 damage. Yeah, she poofs into dust.
I did it. I fixed the problem.
I'm for body op because this is going to get very crowded if I don't.
Alright, and then I'm just going to shoot no number.
Excellent.
Does that... Thank you, God.
Arrow flies towards her and shoots past her out of her form. The incorporeal nature of her causes the attack to miss.
Bye-bye.
That one will hit and disperse. Pop!
Alright. Do I need to get out of the void? Do I just fall?
The void closes at the end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you don't need to worry about it. You're on solid ground once more after you get out at the end of your turn.
I think I'm gonna move here and end my turn.
At the end of your turn, she will use another legendary action. You've made her sad because you killed off her minions. So instead of using minion summoning, she's going to use something else. Legendary. New moon options. We have Purple Shadow, Dupe-a-Doop, and Dupe-a-Doop. Which
Do my abyss goggles help me see her at all? Or no?
What do they do,
She's just,
specifically?
they allow me to see through magic darkness, and 120 can see normally. No,
That is important, yes.
120 dark vision.
So, scrolling up to her specials under New Moon, her Shadow Moon, which is what gives her invisibility. I know I had something specifically for being able to see through magical darkness.
Don't worry, guys. I'll cast daylight.
Yeah, it's not gonna work for you.
I'm gonna smack her with a bag of flour. It'll be fine.
All right, that's not for this phase. So you are just unable to see her without beating her stealth check.
Okay. All right. That's all I wanted.
All right. So
Bye.
back to her legendary. Here we go. All right, she's going to activate the legendary Stolen Path. I need Nyx to give me a Charisma saving throw. Keep in mind, you have a -2 penalty because of the -4.
I'm good at those. I changed my character token to have
Excellent.
them. So.
Very good. Then we don't need to change anything in that regard.
Yeah. I have that fatty 8. Saving throw, Charisma. Shaboop.
All right. With a 20 on your save, you resist the effects as you feel yourself once again being torn by the creature's void-like grasp, but resist the effects. You're not sure what just happened, but she did try something.
It wasn't good.
That is
Bad
her
touch.
second legendary reaction for her current round, because she has gained initiative, so we are going to click next to Vorazun.
Cast Fairy Fire. completely got rid of
That
it.
actually makes sense.
Yeah, I have it. So,
We had that conversation about how worthless it would probably be.
Yep, I
God
have it
damn it.
prepared. I got it.
Okay,
Oh shit!
who wants blast?
Not me.
I'm
Okay.
already blessed.
What does Bless do again? I always forget.
It gives us a D4 on
So saves and
rolls
attack
skill checks.
rolls.
I
Mhm.
do
Bless
not
me,
need it.
yourself,
Saves.
Verum, and Jack.
Oh, saves. Okay.
I don't remember how many people you can bless.
No, give it to Slur too. I don't
I
need
can bless. I think 6 of us, so I can actually get everyone except for Nyx.
I already have blessed.
Are you gonna
I
bless me for once, bro?
Yes.
Potion of heroism.
I'm sorry you understood my pain that literally no one ever blessed me as the Warlock in Phase 2.
Alright, man. I'm used to it.
Alright, 4th level slot.
The suffering.
I raise my shield, bearing the holy symbol of Rune Theris, and call upon the Dragon Father's divine intervention, and give us all a little bit of smartness.
Very good. Apply the blessed tokens to your tokens, or blessed state to your tokens, and we are good. Anything else, though? Oh, that got very epic suddenly.
Am I capable of making checks on the Lunar Maiden, or do I need to steer?
You are all good to make your martial checks this round.
I would like to try.
Or Arcana.
Or
Yeah,
Arcana. Arcana works as well.
Like an Arcana, because I am very smart.
Yes. The nerd.
I am very smart at that.
The nerd being smart is unheard of by anyone. So,
You got the 5-head in here.
that is enough, just barely, to get 2 options. 2
The
things.
fact that that's just barely enough makes me uncomfortable.
Well, it's enough to get 1, but it's enough to get barely to get 2. So, for that, you are able to learn 2 things from any categories that I'll provide you. Her categories are as follows: statistics, actions, bonus actions, reactions, specials, legendaries, and lair.
Let's go with the actions.
Legendary actions?
No.
Normal actions, okay. Normal actions, what you can currently learn about are 3 options: Starlight, Moonshard, and Moonbeam. Actually, Moonbeam's only in full moon, so you do not have access to Moonbeam, so just Starlight or Moonshard.
What does Moonshard do?
Moonshard is a ranged martial attack with a plus 11 to hit, 120-foot range, and targets 1 creature for 3d8 radiant damage.
She throws a Spirit Guardian at you.
That is an attack roll, so if she has multiple attacks, she gets multiple of those.
Alright, and
Paste
give
that in
me
the mission info, please.
a reaction.
Alright, a reaction. She only has 1 of those. Let me just toss this in for you
I
guys.
swear to God, if it's something that counters my mobile, I'm gonna just leave.
Alright. Reaction is Star Strike. As a reaction, the Lunar Maiden can unleash a swift barrage of stars at a creature that moves within her threatened area. That creature suffers 3d4 plus 3 force damage as 3 glowing stars shoot into them.
Move into her threatened area.
Moving in her threatened area.
That's not great. She just...
If you scared.
So is that like a magic missile where it's an auto hit?
Yeah, it's just have fun getting hit.
Ew.
No
Okay.
me gusta.
So I have blessed the party. I don't... Phoenix doesn't see her, right?
Nah. Not with his current distance.
Also, if I'm allowed to do this, I want to have Phoenix take his air quotes turn, reach into my... Actually, no. Use an action to reach into my pack and grab a potion of invisibility and hold it.
What's his strength score?
3. He can lift it. I checked.
Does he have arms?
Yes, he has arms.
Okay. He is able to do so.
Hell yeah. That's why I love having him so much. He actually has, like, brains and hands.
Mm-hmm.
It's very rare among the familiar population. So he's going to hold that potion for a little bit, and that'll be our turn.
Excellent.
Familiar population's a weird
At
way
the end
to
of
say
your
general
turn,
population.
the last legendary action of the Lunar Maiden will occur. Of this round. Yeah. Looking at my legendaries. I think we're going to use that again. Hey, Nix, make me another charisma save.
Covered in shit.
I'm looking at what these look like. What would you like me to do, sir?
Charisma save. As she uses Stolen Path once more.
She really doesn't like you.
saving.
Probably her
throw.
only target because she went into her shadow, right?
Gonna be a lesser
Charisma.
restoration bot.
And I
And
get my
D4.
D4.
19. You resist the effects once again. She is quite annoyed by you, but she is unable to do anything about it. From
How'd that
there,
affect them?
we go to Jekyll.
Hi, it's me. Let's see. So they did their action. Where did she say where did we agree our initiative was?
She's on her right now.
Well, I want to know their initiative because I want to
Oh.
make sure that this was
She goes after. Well, she goes before Verum.
Her initiative is 19.07.
okay. So Braxton will get a hit on. All right. We are going to thinking about where she moved. I'm gonna say she's in front of her with this gambit. Do you mind if I just hit you with the fucking fairy fire just to make sure it hits her? Actually, how good is your dex? This is at you, SP. Next.
Very good.
Hey. What am I doing?
Do you think you can pass the fairy fire save?
No, because I'm stunned.
Ah,
I'm pretty sure that's auto failed
It is,
dexterity
yeah.
checks.
Auto-failed strength and dex.
okay. Who cares? You're getting fairy fired. Do I really?
see.
God, this sucks if I do it.
You could also lesser restoration me. Smile.
Yeah, but I mean, I want to get the. I think if we pile some damage in, you're stunned next round, so you're just gonna lose it.
That's. But yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna lose the stun. Huh. Well, I'm just gonna play around with the AoE. Fairy fire is radius, correct?
Fairy fire is a 20-foot cube.
Ah, then there's no way to make this good. All right, just gonna dump it right on top of Nyx. So I assume that'll hit.
Dude, I'm invisible.
So, like, where are you putting it? Use
Oh,
the
just
use the draw tool.
Basically, like
like this.
20-foot cube. Okay, so it's not that big, but if you're centering it there,
Yeah.
so let me see, like that.
Oh, that's how.
Yeah.
move it up one so you can get her
Yeah.
fully.
Move it. Yeah, move it up one.
So like right there.
Cool.
Yes.
Okay, so in that area, very good. It will hit the creature, but it also will hit Nyx, who is now fairy fire, which means I have advantage to hit you. That's fun.
I mean, she had advantage.
You
there because
already have
I'm stunned.
advantage to hit
But I have
me,
it
Smile.
for the rest of the combat, basically.
DC 15, please.
Or concentration 1 minute, so I have it that long. All right. Dex save, yeah?
Dex save. Yes.
All right. She's probably not going to fail this unless she rolls a 1.
You will.
Stunned auto fails deck
Because I'm-
saves, by the way.
No,
Then my
the
stand.
girl.
The
My
The-
stand
one.
makes you rolls a one. I just spell it instantly, as seeing that it does not catch.
All right. Very good. Dispelling
Can
the
you use
fairy
your
fire.
time dice on that, Nyx?
No.
No, my time dice only works on me.
And also,
That's
she auto
a
fails
reaction.
because she's stunned.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
Damn.
Also
So-
uses a reaction.
Indeed.
It's
As
double.
the fairy fire goes out, you see it catches Nyx just fine, but the creature not at all.
This one's slippery. I will move here, and I'm making a martial check on the lunar. What's it? The shades.
Luna Shade, very good. Those guys are easy to determine what they do.
Good. Let's martial check. 12. I have advantage. I forgot. 13.
Well, they're normally easy, but not when you roll low.
So I'll
So,
roll higher next time.
yeah, you do not know what they do.
All right, that was my action. I'm going to dump down a bonus action, a ring of swarms. Let me get my things. These will deposited. Do I want to do this? That's a never mind from me. Yeah, it's my turn. Sorry.
All right, she is sad because she doesn't have any more legendaries, so we go to Braxton.
It's finally my turn. The boy that rolled the 1.
Yeah, the boy who rolled 1.
Mhm.
That's you.
At least, you know, you're
Uh,
alive right now.
True.
You got that going for
Actually,
you.
is that a good thing? Who knows?
Who knows?
I'm gonna go ahead and chug a potion of growth from my bandolier using item interaction and bonus action.
Excellent.
So how the hell do I make myself big?
Right-click, size large.
Yeah. Slam. Big.
Just so you know, you can't fast hands potions because they're considered magic items.
Fast hands doesn't allow magic item movement.
Yes.
Well,
Does
movement.
not.
Yes,
It
drinking.
does not.
Not even movement.
Yeah,
You
draw
can't
it.
use a magic item with so like you can't use wands and shit, nor can you
No,
drink
like fast hand
potions
draw
using
it. I
fast
think is the
hands.
point.
But you can
Well,
pull it out with fast
no,
hands,
but-
yeah.
Well, it's already on the
Bandolier-
bandolier,
there's
so
an-
that's unfortunate. Do you
there's
wish to
an
use
action.
your action to do it then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still. Can I can still then fast hands to pull out a bag of flour from my backpack, right?
Yeah.
'Cause it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's literally the same thing. It didn't matter.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna try to weave my way in between these boys. I don't know how this works.
I don't think you have to.
Your teammates are just
don't
difficult
remember.
terrain for you.
Yeah.
He's a mobile boy. He's gonna know.
Well, I'd have to dash for that.
No, you.
You could like go around the edge here.
Space bar is your hell of a drug. There you go.
Very powerful.
Alright. Literally, okay.
Is
Do I
that
want to be this close?
Look at those
Yeah,
giant
you do,
rogues.
Mr. Melee Rogue.
Yeah, I'll get
With
I'll
a
get
bag of
closer.
flour, you want to beat over some crones.
You need to be careful with your movements next time because they can do the reaction if you move within their range. It doesn't matter if you walk into it and then it's scary.
Mhm.
So
It's pretty
Well,
scary.
We don't know that. We don't know where that range is.
That's true.
Also, isn't it a reaction? Didn't they already use their reaction?
They have not used their reaction.
Oh.
All right.
Anyway.
Is that
Well,
your
I'm going
turn?
there. I forgot I was gonna do something else and I forgot.
You're gonna
Well,
beat
you
her
used
with a
everything.
bag of flour. That's what you were gonna do.
But
That's
they're
Actually,
what
no,
I'm
you
doing,
can't
but I
do
can't
that
yet.
Mhm.
because you used your action.
Make a check.
Yeah, that's what it was.
aha,
Thank you.
Marshall on the shade or the maiden.
Can I do it on the shade? Because they're both dead at the moment.
You've seen them this round, so yeah, you're good.
When I'm doing do it on the shade.
All right, the shade.
very good.
Braxton ascends to heaven.
Braxton, you have learned that they have the precise trait, meaning that they have a higher than normal attack bonus, or they have situational things that boost their attack bonus to crazy levels. They have shade as well. They are stealthy boys.
Uh-huh.
Didn't seem like it to me, none.
Well, not when they spawn, because they don't get their turn. They're sad.
Okay.
All
That's
right,
it for me.
excellent. We go to Nyx at the top of the round. The phase of the
Am I
moon.
no longer stunned?
You are stunned, so you are sad. The phase of the moon does not change until the start of her turn, so she is still new mooned.
When does the
Okay,
stun
so it's
fade?
phase based. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so Curious Star, you are no longer stunned.
I was never stunned.
Not for Nyx.
He did it.
Okay.
Listen, if you just stop being racist for like a minute.
I tried.
I had the player
He
report
pulled the
open
fucking-
right now, Sage. You're on thin fucking ice.
Yeah.
Racist DM.
I guess should I just run her wherever she is?
We don't know where she is.
If I
Miles,
just
she's
run
good.
her, right? We know where she is.
I still don't think that's a good idea because her turn's up soon.
Dude,
Well,
just
what the
du-
fuck do
just
I do?
fucking tabaxi sprint, weave around until you hit her. Smile.
Exactly.
Until you
And then
keep
she's gonna
fucking-
reveal herself, and I can hit her.
Shit tons of
It's
stars.
so good. What a
Classic
strategy.
barbarian strats.
They got the invuln potion. Yeah, just fucking do it.
Okay, wait. So I'm just gonna tabaxi sprint. I'm gonna go here. Eh?
You still have 35.
Eh?
Eh?
Okay. Eh?
Can you even walk there without being in the void?
Isn't that the void?
that the void
Where's the
Yeah.
void?
That square? That square, the one you were in?
Yeah, that was the one they were in.
Yeah,
Do you not want to be in that square, Star?
that's the
don't-
void.
Okay, wait. I wasn't paying attention.
Do you want to join me in the void? I'm happy if you want to land in the void.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Eh?
Let me look at her reach. It's either 15 or 10, so.
Whoop.
She has
Alright.
long ass arms.
Carry on. And her reaction triggers.
Woo.
Let's see. Normals, reactions are R. Star Strike. As 3 stars shoot forth from the square just south of you and slam into you. Pew pew pew. Take 9 force damage.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Does that reveal her at all?
You know she's south of you, so you know she's right here, but she's not visible. So she's still basically invisible.
I'm
Which
gonna
means
move down 1.
you're unable to move into her square.
So just dink off her.
Dink.
Ding.
So,
Oh, there you are.
So I know that she's.
Oh my god, it worked.
Yeah. You know she's there. You're effectively blind versus her, though.
There's something there. You're not sure what.
Let me at her. Let me smack her in the
Okay.
face with a sack of flour.
Attacking an invisible target counts as an attack for rage, right?
Yeah.
I believe you don't have to hit. You just have to
I
make
mean,
an attack roll.
you just have to make an attack against an enemy. It doesn't matter if you can see him.
Alright, well, seeing as rage doesn't do literally anything. Rage.
Very good.
Pachu. Achoo. Sorry,
It's always
it was
the
the second one
distraction.
that
Oh my
mattered.
God.
All right.
You have disadvantage.
Roll that with disadvantage.
Okay. Wait, so that was the first one with disadvantage, right?
Yes, that's a 9.
Yep. So first one horribly misses. Second one is a 15, which will horribly miss as well, as you're hitting nothing but air.
Can you just pretend it was the 28?
Nope.
You
The
can
28
try.
that
Can we
did
just-
no damage.
Can we just pretend?
I mean, the 28 was an actual 20, but it's a sad day when you miss.
I'd like to pretend.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, it's understandable. We're playing D&D.
Okay, I'm gonna shout out. I can't do spacebar to shout out.
It's control space.
Yeah, control space.
Sorry, it's because my spacebar is broken.
Oh, that's
Ah.
unfortunate.
Here, I'll do it for you.
Ow.
I'm gonna yell at everyone that she's right here.
Right. Anything else?
Also, yeah,
no.
bless in case I would save the second attack.
All right. We go to the lair
Yeah,
initiative.
roll a d4, bro.
Nice D4.
Shut up.
Well, that's true.
Very nice.
A D.
D4.
Yeah.
Nice
16.
D4.
You could have saved it. Yeah, no. Not with plus 1.
16. Okay,
No.
above
Nice
16.
D4.
Not a 16.
Above 16.
All right. At the end of your
Good.
turn, we go to the next round, which is the lair action's turn. Yes. The lair action. She cannot use Void Pitch. She has used that last round, which means she can only use that one or that one. She's not injured, so she has no point to using that one, so she is going to use Lunar Beam.
RP dodge. Not me.
Uh-oh.
Selecting
Don't hit me.
her, going to Lunar Beam. It is not that phase, so we just click it.
RP dodge.
So, currently, everyone within 10 feet of the pillar here is dupe, dupe, and dupe. No one's in the actual beam's path, so we don't have to worry about that. So, yeah. Just you three are hit by the beam and suffer the effects listed there. 15 points of radiant, and a successful dex save reduces the damage by half. Unfortunate.
Aren't you
Wait.
still stunned?
But bless.
But aren't you still stunned though?
Nah, I said I wasn't
Alright.
stunned at the end of my turn.
I take 0 damage, Pog.
Rogues, pog.
Rogues are hell of a drug.
DM,
There's a
am I
15
correct
save.
in that statement that you
Yeah.
said I was no longer
You're no longer stunned at the end of your turn. It goes away at the end of your turn.
Lost it by 1 DM.
Did you roll the... Oh, feels bad.
Wait, do you have disadvantage or something, Curious Star?
Because of my
The
shield.
Ah, so you have a 15 exactly.
Hey DM.
Mm.
Can you just like not?
No, I'm
What are the
afraid
numbers by
I'm
one?
afraid that is 15 points of radiant damage from that
Listen.
I
sadness.
think you mean
15.
7.
That's true. You do have your invulnerability.
Can you don't?
So everyone else, you're both rogues, so you both evasion it, right?
Yep.
Okay,
Yes,
very
sir.
good.
Just do backflips. Like
Backflips out of the way of the beam of radiant energy surging forth from the pillar. Curious Star, too busy being angry and kitty cat meow, gets zapped slightly and gets even angrier.
Wait, don't you have advantage on dex saves because
She-
you're raging? Or because you have your thing? Your
I have danger
sense?
sense. Okay, wait. So yeah, it would have been the first roll. Wait.
That means
Barbarian
you get an
thing.
extra 3.
Assuming they saw this coming.
They
as
saw
a
it coming, yeah.
shock.
Okay, so like, okay, yes. So it's actually a 22.
Alright, so that would succeed, which means you'd suffer half damage, and then half again because of resistance. Unless you rogue evasion, in which case
So
you are a crazy cat.
3
Yep.
damage instead of 7.
And that is the lair action, as we go to the Lunar Shades, who are all dead. So we're going to skip them and go to the Lunar Maiden, who will become visible as the Crescent Moon phase activates. She's regained her legendaries. She has gained the ability to attack now. That's fun. She will roll a d6 to see if she regains her Shadow Leech power. The thing that caused
It's
it.
gonna be a 6.
I'm
Good enough.
assuming that's
She
what
rolls the
bitch
six.
slapped my shadow.
Indeed.
mind.
It does not return.
They get it on ones now.
Yeah, it's ones only is how she gets. I don't know.
That's
Reactions
how it works.
restored. I kind of think she just wants to cast that spell. But let's look at her Crescent abilities real quick. She's not injured, so we don't need to worry about that. When the Lunar Maiden enters the Crescent phase, this begins. So, I will need to click this before anything else occurs. Let's see, that is Crescent... Shifting Crescent, that's what it's called. Alright, everyone within 15 feet. Make me a Charisma save. For purposes of ease of visibility, this is 15 feet. So, Curious Star and Nyx.
Thank God I don't have to do
Yeah,
it.
bless.
You
You're
have the
fine, my dude.
D4, you're good.
Star is fine. Nyx is not gonna play the
Oh,
game
that one.
anymore.
That one was a
Alright,
4.
Curious Star, you resist the paralysis and are not suffering from it, because, oh god, paralysis next to someone who has melee attack.
Plus 5 charisma save, by the way.
Is this at the start of her turn whenever she's in this phase?
This is right at the start
Just
of her gaining into Crescent phase.
Mm.
So as soon as she gained initiative this round, because she was turning from New Moon to Crescent, this happened.
I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs.
It's not a lasting thing though, right? If I'm moving
Oh.
to it on my turn, it's not gonna be
Great.
there.
I guess
I'm
Nyx isn't
gonna
allowed
use
to play.
a reroll because
You're
I
not
have
allowed
one
to
of
play
those.
the game, Nyx. What are you doing?
Alright, I'm using my food buff to reroll this saving throw.
Into a 1. No? Oh.
Thank
Hey,
The-
I made it.
Yeah, the paralysis just lasts until her next phase occurs. So,
18.
yeah. So with an 18, resist the effects and you're not paralyzed. She is a sad banana. And from there, Cast Shadow
is
lets her attack
very
one
bad.
attack roll, so we can actually attack finally. Alright.
I'm terrified.
She's going to cast a spell. Let me bring up the area of effect of this spell, because it's a big boy.
She casts power word death and everyone dies.
This is a 40-foot cube.
What the fuck?
Oh, we're all getting hit.
I think Ron's fine.
Oh no,
Maybe.
they're totally
Orzin's
putting it
fine.
right here. Right here,
Oh.
baby.
Oh, they're gonna put it in this.
Drop them right there.
I was thinking
trying to-
40
Hey
foot from
DM,
her.
let us help you.
That fail when I can either choose to get Nyx or Jekyll. As I can't get Curious Star at all, period. If alright, sorry, I can get her if I want to not get Ron.
Yeah, you don't want to get wrong.
But she's getting Ron, so
Ron's got the seal, bro.
we're
Ron's
gonna
the
put
baby.
this here.
I'm marked by the Dark Lord Satan.
Everyone here needs to give me a Wisdom saving throw, or be affected by slow.
I think I'm semi-good
You.
at those.
Disgusting.
The spell's slow is what this is.
The 17 save. Or do I need to roll my d4?
Roll. Don't bother. It's a DC
It
18.
was nice knowing you guys.
I did it
Remember your
anyway.
blessings. You remember your blessings.
I'm good.
Remember your
I
blessing.
don't think
need
it
to
mattered
roll.
for me. I really don't think it mattered.
I
for
don't
the poll.
suppose that slow is a mind-altering effect, is it?
Uh,
I don't think it is.
that's
No.
pushing it.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's cheating. You're gonna have to die. Sorry.
Alright, so
Whoever's hit by it can get it dispelled.
yeah, it's a DC 18. If you failed, you are slowed.
You said 18?
18.
1-8?
1-8.
Is that due
35.
to it's just straight up slowed? It's not like
Straight up
it's
slowed.
range?
Just
Okay.
slow. Just slow the spell. No reactions,
able to-
no multiple attacks. You are a sad banana. Things occur. Oh, and lower AC, I believe, as well. Yeah, lower AC.
-2 penalty to AC and saving throws for dexterity.
All right, and
And
that
no
is
No
her
reactions.
action. She is going to float on over to here,
Oh, nice.
and that is her
Okay.
turn. Very.
All right, boys.
All right,
Let's
and
try this out.
if you're slowed, apply the state.
Yeah, I got you, boss.
I
Yeah.
need to know.
I am not slowed.
State,
Slate spell
condition,
slow.
I've
spell.
never been slowed in my entire life.
Yeah, how many things can I get on me at once?
4 times 4, so 16.
All right then. Let's see here, boys. I need to do some measurements. So let's move forward a bit.
Is that gonna be the infamous boomer
Oh,
blade?
I need the enlarged thing.
And I'm going to
Yeah, there we go.
pull out a flask of holy water and go to motion to throw it. I'm gonna cast catapult and launch the holy water at her.
Is this what we call the holy hand grenade?
This is a deck save, by the way. So,
Ah, yes,
It's a spell attack 'cause it's catapult.
really,
Maybe you should read Catapult.
yeah, you should.
Oh yeah, right. Okay, no, sorry, yeah. So I'm gonna use that.
If you want to reconsider, go ahead. They have really good deck saves. But
I want to try it.
Go for it.
Deck save for her. All right, she's ready.
Issue 1, baby. Here we go.
Mob
do it.
saving throw. Dexterity. My best save in the entire bit.
Damn it.
24.
I mean, that's fucking. The modifier is like 1 less, so even if she rolled a 1, it would have saved.
She
Okay.
effortlessly dodges out of the way.
He doesn't have though.
Damn. Okay. And then I will give.
Doesn't catapult on a save take half?
No, on
No.
deck save.
It has to hit it.
It has to hit.
Save or suck.
Okay. And then I'll use my bonus action to give. Let's go with Braxton.
I do a lot of damage, dude.
You have. Oh wait.
Well, give me advantage to hit her with a sack of flour.
I can't remember. Let me read it again. I can't remember if Ron, you have to be within 30 feet. I know I have to be within 30 feet.
I think it's just you. I think it's how we've done it before.
Yeah, let me double check that real quick.
Master mind.
Best stat, you can use the help action as a bonus action. Additionally, when you use the help action to aid an ally in attacking a creature, the target of that attack can be within 30 feet of you. So
Target,
yes.
So you gotta
I
hit the
can.
enemy.
No, I'm saying I can help him. I can
Yeah.
help Ron. Yeah, so Ron, I'll give you advantage.
I
Because-
like damage.
Very good.
You're with
Shoot it, Ron!
Anything else?
And that is my turn, I believe.
All right, I'm going to look at her legendaries.
Literal slow clap since I'm slowed. For your wonderful mastermind.
Who actually needs to slow these spells?
All right,
Actually
she
is crippled by it.
I'm fine.
no reason to spend
Me.
Star Harvest, so we're going to use another Broken Shadow.
And Nyx
Don't
is
harvest
very
me, please.
distraught by this.
She's going to pop it right there. Pop. At the end of your turn, a Broken Shadow occurs as a lunar shade pops into existence. Ron.
I'm doing
Me. I get to play.
great.
Shoot him with your gun.
Shoot him with the gun.
Don't sharpshooter, you
bonus
dipshit. That's all I'm gonna say.
I will sharpshooter, dipshit.
Oh,
Actually,
no, he's
what
gonna-
was
It is
what was
higher
it?
than 17 or 19. I
higher
think.
than 17? I have advantage, so
It was
I'm
16.
feeling okay.
Higher
Don't
than
forget your
16.
hunter's mark.
Higher
And
than 16. Yeah, move Hunter's Mark bonus action, then with advantage.
To
shoot
which
her with
creature?
sharp-
Shade or Maiden?
The maiden.
All right. Hunter's Mark placed on the Maiden.
Thank you. Thank you, God. That
roll
was
your
Would
so
bless save
good.
that.
Add a d4.
Can bless save that? Sage, should I bother?
Her AC is... I'm pretty sure it's 18. It could save it.
Just roll a 4.
I believe.
Belief has been given, as her AC is indeed 18.
Alright, add 5 damage to that. 1 from food token, 4 because presumably this is the theme.
All right, is
Yeah.
this all piercing?
Except for the full radiant.
Alright, I have to look at her specials because her
I need to roll.
resistances are based upon her phase, so it just says C notes on her token.
Do I roll bless for damage? I don't remember.
No, your bless roll is the damage.
Yeah,
Oh,
just a
good.
Yep.
more radiant.
And
Alright,
roll-
let's see.
and that from
Immunities are so piercing and then radiant. That's all we're looking at, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, and it's magical, so we don't need to worry about that resistance. We are on crescent phase, so she resists all physical damage, period, on crescent phase.
I hate this game.
So she suffers 28 reduced to 14 piercing damage and then 4 radiant. Does she have immunity? Immunity to cold. No, she does not. Okay.
I heard cold. They're immune to cold.
Well, thanks,
Wow.
18 dam. That was healing. That was healing. She was already full. She was already full. So damage applied.
Jekyll, the filthy metagamer.
Hey,
As-
hold on to some fucking martial check.
The arrow slams into her, damaging her form.
Never mind.
She
I
is
can't roll
unamused
above
by
a
your
2.
horrible roll. Actually, you have a plus.
Now
You have a plus
this
3.
Is epic.
You're not proficient in martial?
Oh man, you have to roll a natural 20 to beat her DC, or to hit her DC. All right, second arrow will slam into her for 1925, reduced to 12.
And Jekyll, this right here is why I choose wisdom.
13 damage overall as the second arrow slams into her. Her form once more being pierced by the radiant light and the arrow that seems to somewhat shoot into her and out from her and just slamming against the far wall, shattering because that's the second arrow, and half is recoverable.
Yeah, look at that health bar go.
Alright, I'm gonna back up to, like, here.
Excellent.
And my...
Alright, at the end of your turn, she will use another Broken Shadow to pop. Alright, she's happy about that. Vorazun.
Now here's the good joke. I can cast spells without being inhibited truly by slow, because it is the cast a spell action, therefore not a
Action
weapon
or
action.
bonus action, correct.
But the funny part is, I can still use my full ass Eldritch Blast, and I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm. Warlocks are a hell of a
So,
drug.
Do I blap to her or do I blap to them?
We don't want ads to get out of control, and I can't control ads.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the.
suited for controlling odds.
I could. I would have to summon.
I'm gonna shoot the
It'd have
shit
to be
out of
summoned
this
to get rid
out
of
of this guy
ads.
right.
All right.
But I think I like that.
The summoning would be very bad, though. IMO, but yeah.
All right, let's see here. We're looking at 26. Definitely will hit. Is that crit? Nope.
It is not. I have less in there.
Then we have You have advantage or no?
I don't think so.
Okay, just making sure because you had it listed in the thing. So
I have it there in case it comes up.
Gotcha. So 15, 26, and 15. The first one will definitely hit. Let me look at its resistances. Currently, we're looking at 12 force and 3 radiant. Shades are immune to radiant. And the other one is force damage. They have no resistances, immunities, or vulnerabilities against that. So, ignoring the radiant, just 12 force damage to it as the blast slams into it. It is injured but still alive as the second bolt slams towards it but misses just barely and hits the door.
So I'm gonna have Phoenix drink the potion of invisibility.
Excellent. Phoenix
He
feels
is now-
particularly
he is now
stealthy. Is Phoenix considered a living creature?
I think so. He's considered a construct.
That would count for their life sense to not work. So, let me see if she has anything.
He doesn't even know he's there.
Those are the shades specifically.
They don't even know he's there.
So, I need a stealth check for the thing in case they notice them. But for now, we don't need to worry about it. But
He's staying on me to
yeah,
be fair.
yeah.
Just he is now invisible.
yeah, if they decide to attack, I will need the stealth check, which you just rolled. So very good. All right. If Phoenix moves, then we'll need that because if they're standing still, not doing anything, then they are stealth, and we don't need to worry about it. Because
Right now he is just eyes butt.
Is she still considered in the new moon phase?
she is not. I forgot to change
She's
that.
in
Crescent.
Okay.
Crescent. crescent, I
And
said.
does waxing or waning come into play insofar with the names of those?
It is new moon, crescent, quarter, gibbous, full.
Okay.
Okay.
And then it goes gibbous, quarter, crescent, new moon.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyways, anything else for you, Horizon?
I'll try and Arcana these guys.
All right, good. They are in fact religion or martial because they are undead.
I'm equally as good in religion.
That is a sad roll. I cannot help you with that.
Your food token advantage if you have that.
No, I didn't take intelligence advantage.
All right.
Because I wasn't under the impression that it would be that much more necessary than having a rerolled failed save.
So, would you like to end your turn or do anything else?
I'm good. And I'm not having to do anything. He's just having drank his potion, put it inside of. Hello.
Broken Shadow occurs. Jekyll.
Yeah, Jekyll, you're gonna have to be on ad duty.
Yep. I need to know. Does anyone actually need their slow dispelled? Because if not, then I'm dealing with ads.
No, I'm good on this turn at least.
Okay.
If it's dispel.
It's dispel magic.
Dispel magic, then please, for the love of God, don't cast it on me. If it's lesser restoration,
it
then
is dispel
sure,
magic.
Go for it. Then no, I'm okay.
Okay. The swarm beckons is what I'm going to say as the swarm starts to swirl Finjeko and he just fucking they all come out of him. This is me conjuring this. I believe that is within 20 feet of me. I can actually get it all the way here.
That is 10 feet of you. You could put it
right there. Yep.
You could put it adjacent to the fucker. It don't matter. You do you.
I am dealing with the lunar shade
do
up
it
top.
one to the right.
And then we are conjuring woodland beings as I call upon the power of the quicklings, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out.
Actually, are these assholes resistant to
yes,
non-magical?
we are not getting around that with summons. That is why it's bad. But so be it.
Little shit 1 and 2.
Shit 1 and 2. Does anything happen with the summoning? Because I know it would be fishy.
No.
Considering the last.
They are summoned just fine.
Okay. Very well. That is my entire turn. I will move a bit closer. I want to be within range to lesser restoration.
Mm-hmm.
Could anyone else feel Nerps internally laughing as he said that?
Yes, evil laughs. Anything else?
Okay. It is now my summons turn.
Excellent.
Ron is assaulted by wasps.
Yay!
I'm gonna send him back.
Oh yeah. Okay. They are making an attack roll. 13 to hit. Wow.
A 13 to hit. As they buzz around the shade, they just hit nothing but air as their form incorporealizes into not this plane. It misses.
The quickling's turn. They will move. They have a lot of movement. They will move here, and they will attempt to attack him with 3 dagger strikes.
Excellent.
1.
Dagger, dagger, dagger.
19 to hit.
That'll
9
hit.
damage, non-magical.
For 4 damage.
4 more damage.
8 damage. Misses.
That is not.
So 8 damage overall as 2 daggers out of 3 slam into it.
The next one moves forward. It'll make its attacks with its daggers. 1. 20 for the hit for 3 damage.
3 damage. Misses.
That's a miss. That's a 3 damage.
6 damage overall.
Untragic, they are not dead. That is my turn.
Excellent. At the end of your turn, she is sad. We go to Brexton.
Alright. Quick question. Would it be a free action, or would it be some kind of other action to like try to notice what's going on between the pillars or whatever the hell, if they're like glowing or some shit?
On your turn, it is a free check that you are free to make on the pedestals. Or the pillars. Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Alright, you are free to give me an Arcana or Religion. Or Martial.
Poggy.
I think it's all the same for me.
Your Wisdom? You don't have any of those proficient?
I have 13 and none of them are proficient.
Intelligence.
So,
are you even a rogue?
To be clear, the pedestals, the DC is higher right now because you have not seen what they actually do yet. But when you do, the DC will be pretty much hard to
I
figure
did
it out.
good.
Alright.
I'm so mad.
Alright.
You did good.
So were you trying to figure out the pedestals or the pillar?
pedestals.
All right. You are not sure what they do currently, as a failure.
I did
Yeah.
my best, fam.
That would have succeeded had you seen what they did.
All right. And question 2, because I'm big, if I move like over here, am I in the void or no?
Let me go into my. I'm just gonna delete this darkness. It's hard to see on my DM screen.
Shit, I was there.
All right. So where are you wanting to go?
Like there.
I would have you make an acrobatics check to maintain your balance, but it would be like a DC 10.
We're all too goddamn. Okay, then wait. I better fucking pass that.
You won't.
Alright.
Okay.
I know it.
You're right.
You're
He
so bad.
literally, I don't think he can even fail it.
No, I can. I have a +7.
I can, and I probably will.
Very good. You maintain your balance without issue.
Alright. And then is it... So I want to hit her with the sack of flour. Is that use an object, or is that a physical attack with improvised
That would be
weapon?
using an object, I believe. Because I believe throwing holy water can benefit from that. But
Holy
I'll
water.
leave that to the DM discretion.
Sounds right.
yeah, I'll leave it to DM.
Yeah. So you're wanting to what at her?
I want to hit her with the... Or throw the sack of flour onto her. Try to...
Yeah,
Put it
that's
on.
totally item and fast handsable.
Wait. You said you began to say item interaction.
It
Can I
is
do
totally
it
said
solely
yes.
as an item
He's
Yeah,
interaction?
saying
it's
it's
fast
fast handsable, which
Yeah.
Well, that means I
yeah,
use my bonus action. I already have the sack of flour in hand. But...
Mhm.
that's what
Yes.
he's saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
All right, nice. Throw it out with the bonus action. Do I have to make a hit of some kind or no?
Make an attack roll, range attack.
Ranged attack.
And do you have any way to be proficient with normal weapons?
With sack of flour, no.
Okay,
I
so-
have normal, simple. Weapons.
Some people have proficiency with improvised, so make
There
sure.
is
I
in
don't
fact an origin that could give that to you.
Mhm.
I do not have it.
All right, very good.
Called
Just straight up dex check,
Alright.
basically. Then
You are a
It's called-
literal pirate.
It's
So
called
it's
beat 'em,
D20 plus
motherfucker,
3
to
for
death.
me.
Braxton does it. Pog.
the sack flies towards her and passes
That
between
is the
her
wrong-
form.
God
You
damn
have
it.
a D4. I don't know if that'll
It
save
can't
it.
save it.
Won't.
It's a AC 18.
I did my best.
Well,
On that case, can I grapple?
Warzone-
Probably can't grapple her then, huh? Because she's probably
I
would
wouldn't.
already use my free action. I can't martial check.
You could try, Smile. You could also do a martial check.
Or
already
just
used my
hit her.
free
You
action.
have advantage. Oh yeah, you have advantage. Cat's there
advantage.
raging.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's within range to do
That's
it.
true.
Yeah, but I was.
Oh, he has advantage on that attack? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that then.
Cat's raging.
So
Roll that again.
short advantage, smack, 19.
19 will hit.
Let me add a
I'm talking about the
D4.
flower.
Yeah, I was
advantage on
referring to the
anything.
flower since it was an attack, but you do you, honey boo.
Oh. Wait, do I get? Wait, I get advantage on that too. Well, I'm gonna smack her anyway.
Yeah.
But
Well, the dagger will hit, and you're free to roll your
hold on.
flower advantage.
You're baggy
Okay,
again.
first, let's do the. Sorry, since I already started this, let's finish the
Yeah.
hit out. 'Cause I need a D4 for my being enlarged damage.
Mhm.
And then I can also item interaction to do another D4. Is it on my fucking magic weapon?
Uh,
You already item interactioned,
yeah.
didn't you?
No, my bonus action.
No, you have a bonus
Yeah, you
action.
bonus
Fast
action,
hand
but
is a bonus action. I did
How did
not
you
have-
pull out your sword?
I already had it.
Okay.
I got it for when the fight started.
Yeah.
and when
Fight
the
started, sword was
I had
out, and then
Yeah.
sack was out, and then
it.
yeah.
With the item.
Yeah,
Or
we're
with the
good.
Full
So
action.
you still have your item, so you're good there.
I think it's a D4 for the other, so I'm just doing 2D4 here basically. Where did I put this?
Don't forget to add Home Dog's Bless. Vorazun, you typically roll those.
Right.
That's the hit. I thought. No, or is it
It's
damage as well?
it adds
It's
damage
both
because it's
of
Vorazun.
his-
Okay, so I'm doing
special
3D4.
item.
It's
No, you're
both
doing-
because of his stand.
Yeah, you're doing
He needs to roll
2d4.
separately.
Onyx or Vorazun has rolled their plus for you.
Yeah, 2D4 then.
All right,
So
and
6.
is that weapon magical?
Yes, it is. It's thunder damage. Or the second one of the D4s.
You're gonna have to roll them
Thunder
separately.
damage is
I'm
what
pretty sure she
oh,
has
shit.
a resistance or immunity to that. She's currently in
Okay.
Crescent. She
then-
is resistant to thunder.
And screw the 2 of them. I guess we're just taking this one. That's 1D4, and then the other D4.
And this won't be thunder.
We'll do. Yeah.
Damn, nice D4s.
Yeah,
man.
you got solid D4s. All right, so
Those are
it's
some Jekyll D4s right
still
there.
6, so you're good there. Anything else? Is it all just piercing other than that 4, and then the radiant?
It's magic.
Yeah, but magical piercing.
Yes.
Okay,
that is it.
so that
Using
means
And then
19,
going back and doing the exam.
23, 25, 28 damage with this attack is what we're looking at,
Fog.
which has been
Let's
applied.
hear how far it moved. It didn't move.
Did it move? Oh, it didn't move. Yeah, we're good. No, she's still healthy.
Um,
Oh, the HP bar didn't move. Time to go to bed again.
All I can say is there's
Listen,
a lot
DM,
of pause
I'm gonna
with
need to
50
know if this is gonna go past 11.
Look,
Alright,
there's a reason why I said possibly the final session.
Possibly
Oh,
the final
God.
session.
Alright, and so
Started
I'm
with
doing my
boss fight,
advantage
by the
for
way.
the flower sec now, I guess.
Yeah, she's not even at the max I can give her.
Okay, didn't matter.
Nope. Flower six just flies past her and ploop, right there. Part of the flower shoots out and it's kind of flowery over here, but it's still mostly full of flower.
Alright, and that's it.
All right. She's sad she's used all of her legendaries. Nyx.
Hey, it's my turn. Did you mention how long the slow lasts?
It
Did
says
we
the
not?
spell.
I think it's a concentration, isn't it?
Wait, if that's the case, I needed to roll a wisdom save at the end of my turn.
And I need to make a concentration check real quick because you just gave me a shit ton of damage.
Oh, I passed. I'm no longer slowed.
That's a fail.
Fail.
You are no longer
28 damage.
Yep.
No one is slowed.
You can remove your slow.
Thanks, Daddy.
Retcon your pretty slow speeching.
Yeah, please.
Please retcon it. I don't want to listen to it anymore.
So sorry. Raquel was doing weird things.
So, you have found one of her weaknesses, her horrible con saves.
Yes! Wait, no!
Resistant to cold.
Huh. Well, that happened. I'm going to step into, let's see, ally space here.
Just
As
have.
you do so, she will use a reaction.
Hi, you do those. Oh, I forgot to do my thing first. Oh well. Yeah, go
Star
for it.
Strike. 10 force damage. Pew pew pew.
Hey, half my temp HP is gone.
As 3 stars slam into you for daring to move into her or move through her threatened area.
I am curious. Does that mean only 9 stars rotate around her head, or do they return?
They
after
return. They slam into you
Okay.
and go back.
Damn.
Oh, you're curious?
I'm curious about stars. What can I say? What the hell's damage macro? Oh god, who quit?
That wasn't fucking funny.
Alright, damage. Oh god. 5.
It was
No
pretty
DR,
funny.
none of that shit. Okay. Okay, cool, that worked. And then I will bonus action make the claw attack.
Excellent.
Do we know, did she seem resistant or immune to piercing specifically?
She's resistant to all physical damage while in the crescent form.
Sounds good. Then we're just gonna do this. Oh yeah, I have advantage because Curious Star.
She's a good cat.
Boop.
Good shit.
Yeah,
24
she
will
is.
hit for
Winky face.
22, reduced to 11.
Plus slash RD4.
I hope
Well,
she's not
1.
resistant to piercing forever.
Still
It's-
11.
That'd suck.
They will not be. It's only for crescent phase.
Thank fuck.
And then I will action dodge.
Excellent.
And then shaboopity.
All right. Anything else?
I moved out of Lunar Shade 3's range if you wanted to make a swing, or I might have, I don't know.
You
But
definitely did. It will attack at you.
Okay.
Grasp.
I dodged.
That's good, because that was a natural 20.
God. Knowing Nerp, it's gonna be another one. Okay.
Nope. It was natural 1 followed by Eldritch Doom.
At 8. And, YOLO. Let's see if this does anything fun. Alright, I'm gonna go here, dodged, I did bonus action, I did... Let's see, I have my sword out. No need to item interaction, anything. Yeah, I'm good.
All right, very good.
Oh yeah, martial check before I go.
That's
Am
good,
I
because
to
I
do
was...
that?
Yep, I did not click the button, which I was about to do.
Feels good. Alright, we're gonna keep looking at Homegirl, because she's just so damn pretty.
You have advantage. God bless.
I would suggest we also start martial checking the pedestals and shit.
Yeah, I
That's
forgot
probably
to
a way
do it
to
my
do a
turn.
lot more damage.
Everyone just starts screaming martial checks at the start of the person's turn, okay?
I literally said in character that we should look at those. I typed it earlier. Anyway, 22 do anything good for me, DM?
On the big boy, big girl?
On Homegirl.
Homegirl. Very good. Alright, 22 is failed by 1.
Feels Batman.
Mm-hmm.
I see. I shouldn't bother rolling.
I mean...
Oh, you don't have bless, right?
Bet me.
Alright.
Bless doesn't work for skills.
Yeah, but you have a D4.
Curious Star.
I ain't gonna blow my D4. I'm gonna hold on to that.
Do your checks!
I
That was a
haven't done a
character.
martial check, and I will continue to not do a martial.
Then do an intelligence check.
Yeah, then do an Arcana check on the pedestals or something.
I will do one check, and this is just because I'm feeling.
Thank you.
That's the Merry Christmas from the Curious Star. Pogs?
You do not know anything going on with the target you
I will
chose.
continue to never
Damn.
do an
Bless it.
again.
Doesn't matter,
It's
bro.
checks. It's a check, not a thing.
Mhm.
Does a 14 not plus 2 do it?
It's Bless doesn't apply to ability checks. It applies to saving throws and
Does a
attack rolls.
14 plus or minus 2 work?
Nope.
I think -2 you get the same information.
Yeah,
Alright,
if
well,
you're
if minus
targeting
2, then-
this, DC's higher than 16. If you're targeting this, definitely higher than 16.
I see. Do you know what that means?
That's
It's-
what I like to hear.
It's Kitty Cat Claw time.
No, that's a Crimson Ruin.
Yeah, Rims and Ruin time. Very good.
Crimson Crush.
That will hit. What's the damage type? Slashing and cold?
Yep.
How much of
first
it's-
D4 slashing.
How much of it's cold?
4.
Alright.
I fucked
So-
up that time.
So she suffers 7 reduced by half because resistance to 3.
Does the plus 1 still count as slashing?
The plus 1 is slashing.
Oh. Because it is a plus 1 weapon.
Yeah, it's plus 1 to the.
Hold on, is that a
weapons damage.
pixel off of her health bar? Can we get a zoom in on that?
Enhance.
Enhance that
No,
image.
it didn't
Enhance.
reduce. If it reduces, it'll be right here. The health bar is based upon a 10 step thing, so 100%, 90%, 80.
That's a bit more relieving.
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
it just wasn't moving.
It's based on the
We've done
10 steps.
3% of her health, guys.
So now
We're
she's
doing good.
a healthy girl.
I did almost
not-
max damage to her on my turn. and it
All right,
didn't
damage
make a
applied.
dent.
Anything
Why'd
else?
you only take 3 damage, DM?
Because half of 7 is 3.
Yep,
What
they have
about the
resistance to
cold?
physical.
She's immune to cold.
Yeah,
Fuck
she
you,
immune,
DM.
bruh. Did you add the D4 Radiant?
The D4 radiant is what is the D4 radiant?
Vorazun!
It's 4. Does a 31 to hit DM?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Love of God, I hope so.
Oh, I didn't click 4.
Hell
when I
yeah.
did that.
Yes, but it will do no damage. Fuck yeah.
Nice radiant
it
you
doesn't-
got there.
If
0.
it doesn't hit the health bar, you did 0 damage.
All right.
guys.
So
19 hit
a
DM.
19 will indeed hit.
It's the exact same damage roll.
All right, so that reduces to 3. Then give me that D4 radiant.
It's
It's
already
2.
It's 2. All right, applying 2 more damage. She is injured.
And
Did-
then,
Still didn't go down.
wait a minute. Is that... It's not.
Your claw swipes towards her, but misses completely as her form returns to the ethereal plane.
She is above a 16, so that doesn't matter. Alright.
Above 16.
GG.
Anything else?
No.
All right.
Speed, layer action.
The lair initiative has gained. The lair is going to go and look what I can do, because I cannot use Lunar Beam now, but I can use Void Pit or Lunar Healing. I don't think I want to use Lunar Healing right now. No, actually, yeah, I think I am going to use Lunar Healing.
What do you mean? You're at full health.
I'm not at full health.
Silly, you're full health.
All right. The lunar pedestals here, and on the other end, will all glow, and white energy will flow from them, seemingly runes, as it were, dancing from them and into the Lunar Maiden. As she's healed,
A negligible amount of HP.
300.
for 3d8 plus 5 for 22 hit points.
Hey, that's all the damage we've done to her. What the fuck?
Alright. Who gave the
Glad
Lunar
you-
Maiden a pocket stealth?
Alright, that is the layer initiative. We go to the Shades initiative. We'll go top to bottom. So, one up here.
Has 4 pings if it wants to attack the quickly.
Yeah.
It will have disadvantage.
Disadvantage on the quick link specifically?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, he's going to swipe at the quickling number 1.
Very well. AC 16, disadvantage. That will hit.
Alright, take the first one's attack. That has 9 radiant damage and a con save.
What is the DC of the con save? Actually, let me just do it.
It's DC too.
Fuck you. It fails this, it dies. It fails this, it's dead.
Oh, it's just dead. Okay,
Yep.
very good.
There, that's squishy.
There, that's squishy. Very good. It pokes it. It looks sad. It is going to eat that. It will look towards Ron. Unable to speak, it will look at you with not a face because it doesn't have a face. You're not sure what it wants. You're not sure what it wants. Alright, that's that top
Wants to
one.
give me a warm hug, I'm sure.
The one down here is going to roll a d2 to see if it's attacking Verin or Vortazun. Vortazun, you are the one. Vortazun, you are the chosen one.
Yay!
You're fine.
He's not fine.
That was a perfect dom.
It is a 19 to hit for 9 radiant damage.
What's the 3 sneak attack counted as? That also radiant because that's its only base damage.
It's also radiant, but it's not applied because she does not have a buddy to sneak attack with. Unless you have somehow given her advantage.
I can.
No, but I failed the con save.
Alright, con save. That is a 4 on the
Oh,
die.
yeah,
That's not
bless.
good. A bless
You're fine.
could not save that, no.
Really?
It's higher than a 13, so.
What is that 4 damage or?
It's not 4. The con save, the 4 next to that's not what that means. So
I'm
that
sorry,
4 there.
that's why.
So,
Oh.
you have 4 points that must be applied as damage to any physical attribute of your choice. You can spread it out between, like, 1 in con, 1 in dex, and 1 in strength if you want to, and then 1 in another. But 4 points must be spread out.
Like that
Bye
one
bye
board game.
strength. Hey guys.
And like with the
Strength
charisma
is subset.
damage, it can also be removed easy.
That lesser resto, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Board game that does that.
That
What'd
was
you
2
ask, Star?
damage.
It's a board game where you take damage in your attributes. I forgot what it was. It's like a mansion.
There's a couple of them. Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Fuck. I'll tell you the name if I remember.
Yeah,
You
the
all
one where-
fucking laughed at me for having odd numbers in my stats. Get fucked. Get fucked.
I also have a lot of odd numbers in my
High five,
stats.
bro. I have 5 keyhole.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
you have 5.
there's that. Take your stat damage. We will then go to the last one, who is going to
a
choose
minute.
to attack
My old
Braxton
body.
or Star, so a d2. So, Braxton, you're the one. You're not Curious Star, you're the chosen one. It will strike out at you. It will have sneak attack on this attack because of its friend.
Dick.
So that's a 24 to hit for 14 radiant damage and a con save.
I got Fred.
You also have resistance to radiant.
You have resistance.
Feels good, Star.
That's the bless as well, yeah.
Does an 18 save
Ah,
the
I see. An 18, yeah, you are resistant of the physical attribute drain.
Okay, so do I take 6 or 7 damage?
You take 14 radiant, reduced to 7, because of your
Okay, so the
invulnerability
sneak
potion.
attack is added to the total number that I take.
Yeah, add to the total.
So 7.
Sneak attack is considered to be the main, so.
Can you
Big
fill that up
buggers.
with your food token, or is it just?
You can't have. You
Also,
only
by the
get-
way, I lost Bless.
Wow,
No.
No.
that is impressive.
That
Are
is
you sure
indeed.
you want to lose bless?
Wait, you
ask.
lost bless? What?
You already re-rolled your save, right?
Not yet.
Is
Yep.
that worth it?
Choose now before I go to the maiden's turn.
Yeah, we
Would a 16 save, DM?
For the yeah, that would still save.
I think it'll be worth it because of keeping Bless up on everybody, so I'm going to use my
Yeah, we have inspirations
All right.
for you, so don't worry about it.
There we go.
Excellent.
This is
All right.
18, insane.
Maiden regains her initiative. She's going to roll a d6 to see if she gets her shadow thing back. Shadow leech, that's what it's called.
Don't do it.
It is returned.
Oh,
God damn it.
5 and 6.
All right.
At least 5 and 6.
So she regains her 3 legendaries. She has her bonus action she likes to use returned.
She gains all 3, god damn.
She gets her reaction back.
That's a legendary action.
Her form shifts from that of the crescent moon to the quarter moon now as the round begins. We'll have to look at anything that might occur at the start of the round because I know some things will. Change your label to quarter
Anyone's
moon.
name who starts with an R and ends with on dies.
All right. Let's see here. Quarter moon. Now she is
Wait, my name is very close to that. I'm
healed for
one letter
15
away.
as a fast healing 15 kicks in from the gibbous moon. Healing for 15. Anything else need to occur on the quarter moon? You see around her a strange shimmering field of lunar energy surrounding her. Her AC has just been increased for this entire phase until her next turn.
By how much?
You do not know, but you are free to make
Where-
martial checks or arcana checks to
Quarter
determine.
moon, right?
You are in quarter moon, yes. Or sorry, I said gibbous when I meant quarter. Same effects. Gibbous, different effects. I was looking at quarter when I said that. Just yeah. Okay, those are anything right there. What about her other effects that might occur when she first enters this phase? Quarter. Alright, nothing there. And nothing there. Okay, yeah, just the fast healing needed to occur in the boost to her AC. So that's what happened. She is then... Yeah, I think she's wanting to get some Shadow Leech going on. Hey, curious Nick's friend.
That's me.
Wait,
Yeah,
who's
you-
You're
very
2
busy?
different people.
I know, but
Good job.
it was going to go for that, but then I was like, wait, you're the one who had the
This
skull
just in.
thing
Nerf
stolen.
still
So.
raises.
I don't mean to be. She is going to use her Shadow
I'm
Leech
submitting the report.
as a bonus action on you, Nyx.
Squid.
So take
There's no squinting
a-
going on here. I'm fucking sure.
Shadow Leech.
Can you stop rolling a max every single time on charisma damage?
I don't
That'd be
mean
nice.
to.
Yeah.
I don't mean to.
I don't believe
I
it.
saw
very
Nix.
scary.
I'm racist now.
Oh, buddy. Come on. Don't be
I can't
racist.
fucking get to you
Um,
either.
I'm going to... Let's see. I have a... Should be a... Alright, I'm gonna hold on to it for now. We'll give it one more shot. I have inspiration just in case. Cancel. We don't want that. Saving throw. Charisma. Yeah, we're gonna use the
I
inspiration on
hope
that
so.
one, DM.
Yeah, that's a good thing to add it to.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my reaction, use my 17 time die.
Alright. So your 17 time die is now 18 plus 2, so at 20 you resist the charisma damage and the stunned. She is sad.
Thank you, sir.
So, now as her bonus action used, she will look at her action options. She doesn't really want to use her attack, although she does get an additional attack because she is now on quarter. But she doesn't want to use it. I think she wants to cast another spell.
Shaking my head. Free information from the DM.
I'm putting
We
it down.
need it.
Yeah, she's going to cast Darkness.
I see.
Let me just get the area effect of that real quick so I can put it down proper. D&D Beyond, my friend. Darkness is a 15-foot radius sphere for the duration of the spell. Alright. She's going to roll a stealth check because she's now in darkness. And I'm going to plop it down. 15-foot radius. Let me make it black. Or let me make it dark red so it's easier to see. That is the area of darkness. And I will roll her stealth. She does not have advantage because she's not a new moon.
My initiative for this close dead.
28. That's her for stealth.
Wait, gosh.
Shaking my head.
Alright. She is then going to move to there. Oh, you shouldn't move yourself back to where you were.
Oop, I accidentally hit revert.
Yep. No worries. Alright, that is her movement, her action, her bonus action, that is her turn. We go to Verum. I need a marker spell off.
Well, shit, guys. I feel like we need to do
Um,
something about these pedestals, and we need to do it soon.
Yeah, we need to deal with pedestals. I'm
You don't even know what
I'm
they
saying we
fully
switch
do.
Ron to ad duty, because the way this works out is on my initiative. If this keeps doing shit to avoid him, then he's not moved to attack. So
I don't have any skills that would really be good at identifying these pedestals. I'm not a smarty boy, unless it's like a religion check maybe, but I don't think it is, right? Nerp, you
did
said
say
it was.
religion.
You did say religion?
The pedestals are Arcana, Religion, or Martial. All three could work.
Well, I'm not good at Arcana or religion, so what kind of action would it be to examine these pedestals to try and figure something out? Just free action, one turn. What's the deal? I don't do this shit often. Hello? Did I drop?
No?
no, you're still.
No, you're good.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear any responses or anything.
It's because you didn't roll yet.
Oh, I can just roll? Okay. I was just
it's
asking what kind of...
no-
I don't do these rolls. Ooh, 21 to try and discern what the pedestal does.
21. All right, that is enough. With them having seen what they did just then, let's see here. You obviously know what that layer action does, which involves the pedestals there. But what they actually do, which is very, very scary. I will scroll down to go and find her new moon phase, which is when this actually occurs on. On the new moon phase, her lunar rejuvenation power, which is how she gets the fast healing, which is on each of the phases of the moon, is enhanced to an absurd level, which is why she had to get both healing factors trait-wise. Otherwise, this would not work. But for each of the quarter moon, she gets fast healing 15, so that's 30. Fast healing 10, so that is 40, 50. And full moons are worth 25, so 50 plus those. That's a lot of fast healing.
Wait, so we have to destroy those?
You can destroy the pedestals by attacking them and dealing damage to them.
Oh boy, portable ram incoming.
Wait a minute. The portable ram is back.
Ram ranch all over again.
Our son
Wait a
has
minute.
returned.
Version
Wait.
3?
Braxton being useful, Poggy.
Version free.
Yeah, so on her new moon phase, if all those still are alive, she gets fast healing 100. She's gonna be like pop healing.
Nix, do me a favor and smack her with the flower for me. I got other shit to do now.
Yeah.
Okay. So I would relay that to the rest of the team. I would yell out to, let's go with Jekyll, Star, and Braxton. I would tell them to destroy the pedestals. They are assisting her. And I'll turn around and I will attack the lunar shade that is aggressive to
Excellent.
the doors. And
Apologies. I
Man,
used
where's
the
King
washroom.
Wrong when you need him?
you know what I'm doing? I'm doing the
Yeah,
boomer blade
King
boys.
I used the
Jekyll.
washroom. How are we destroying these? How do I destroy it?
We
Attack
have
'em.
to beat them to death. How you destroy it by turning me into
Yes.
King Crimson.
Okay.
King Crimson.
Oh, that feels bad, man. Rolled a
That
2.
is so bad.
Good roll, Verum. You did.
I know, right? I know. What if I add my D4?
It's not gonna save it.
No.
I mean,
Do it
okay,
anyway.
and then I will give. Let's go with.
Wait, DM, I have a question.
Yeah.
Can I retroactively say that my food damage applied to my damage because it should?
The +1.
So it should have done 2 more additional
I'm
damage.
pretty sure it healed past that. I'm pretty sure it healed the full.
It's
past
not
that
full.
thing.
Yeah.
No, it's
No.
not.
No,
We've been
it's,
doing some.
it's effectively at this point suffered 45 damage.
Oh wow, I thought we didn't do nearly
I
Yeah,
that
we've
much.
been doing.
You've
we've been
been doing good damage against her.
So it should be 47 damage.
I will let that work for now. But if you forget things like I forget things, I will past a certain amount of time. Like if it's only been like 3 initiative counts, I'll let it work. But if it's been like a round or 2, then I
I
will.
will attempt to abide by whatever that rule is that you can't go.
Basically, if it's been like a round and a half, or like 2 rounds, I'm gonna be like, it's been too long. The Void of Raquel has said no to that number, basically.
And then I will give Vorzun.
I'm a ward.
What?
A witch
Can't.
bomb.
Ah, you're the worst. Okay,
I
I'll
love
give.
it when they have to announce it too. I'm a ward.
Sorry, I don't want you. It's like, don't touch me. I'm too proud.
I
Yep.
was an orphan. Leave me alone.
I'll give advantage to Jekyll then to attack the creature.
Very good.
Do
beside
not.
me.
Right, is
Hmm?
the
I am dispelling the darkness.
excellent.
Okay. That's
So,
that. Sorry.
so who are you gonna give it to then?
I guess I'll give it to Braxton.
All right, Braxton, you've been given the biggest of booms. So,
What was that given?
On Lunar Shade 3. If you attack it, you have advantage.
as you've been
Alright,
given
that's my turn.
advantage,
He already has advantage.
well, it's a lot of sadness going on. So,
I also need to destroy the
Can't
pillars.
help anyone.
as the thunderous boom echoes out as the blade misses the lunar shade, and the lunar shade looks towards you, and at the end of your turn, a legendary action will occur because she likes her legendaries. Does she want to summon more, or does she want to do something else? Let me look at her options. She's in Quarter Moon, so I have Broken Shadow or Star.
Can you not give me advantage against the pillars? I don't.
I'm not within 30 feet of the pillar, I don't think.
You are
Let's see.
not.
Right, she is going to.
No, you're not.
He's not.
She's gonna pop it. Right there.
Oh, you. You.
Ron, you have gained initiative as an inky black cloud of darkness. Unless you can see through magical darkness, that is sadness. You are a happy banana.
Haha. Too bad I'm getting fucked by this guy.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck Hunter's Mark. I'm gonna cast Zephyrs so I don't get fucked by this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not.
That's not the right Zephyrs.
There
There it is.
Cool. Neil, I'm so fast and powerful. I'm here now. That guy's dead, so. Both of these are full? Okay. I'm gonna shoot. Numero 3. With advantage.
Very good.
I shot numero 3.
That is a solid attack. For 16.
Add another +1 to that because of food.
Excellent.
And I shoot him again.
Oh, and then the 4 radiant from your good old neighborhood. It
And that.
doesn't apply because it's immune.
Ha ha ha! Thanks for nothing. How much damage did I do? I did that. Do I sharpshooter? No, I don't. I don't sharpshooter. I do gain more movement though, poggies. So I would like to move. And I'm gonna move closer because I'm getting the feeling we're going wacky monkey mode soon. And
Alright.
that'll be my turn.
Indeed, as the second shot misses horribly. At the end of your turn, I'm just gonna pop one right there. Right there. Vorazun. Do you like my minions? Because I like my minions.
I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna assume something hits this.
All of them against that?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Their AC is... Need to look at my pedestals, which is under layer. First blast will miss as it is deflected off the rim of the pedestal. The second blast will slam into it, dealing 11 damage.
looks like that. Yeah.
Right, 11 damage to this one right here, as it is heavily damaged, but still, well, not broken.
Okay, so they have like 15 HP. Yes.
All right, very good. Anything else?
I would also like to make a check on the.
Go ahead.
Don't look now, but I have moved King Wrong's token.
Yep.
Oh no.
Here he comes. Dad's coming home from the store. He has his cocaine.
Did he finally finish buying those
Dad, you're
cigarettes
home!
from 18 years ago?
Yeah. Here he comes.
All right, with a 27, you know, Lunar Healing heals the Lunar Maiden and all creatures within 10 feet of them. It would have applied to these two if they were not already at full health. So when she does activate that, if you're next to one of these within 10 feet, you are a happy banana. That applies to all creatures, though, so if her minions are next to them and are injured, they'll also heal them. You know that the crazy, insane amount of pass healing that it provides her when they exist, and you know that there is, in fact, a 6th phase of the moon. A strange orange coating to these moons.
The flat moon.
I will announce to party.
You're not sure what it does, you just know that there is another phase.
That'll be me. Phoenix is still invisible.
Alright, at the end of your turn. Pop! Alright, that's my last for this round until our next turn, so... Jekyll!
Hi, I am. Do we want the darkness dispelled?
I want to be a monkey.
Oh, you bitch!
What's the darkness even doing at this point? I forgot.
You are not gonna become a.
Oh, I need to roll stealth for those shades real quick, because they're also in the darkness.
Yeah.
It's letting them stealth, basically.
If they stealth and they get sneak attack, honestly, right now I don't even feel like we need to focus the boss. We need to just
Shade
focus destroying
and
the
Just
shade.
side
wipe the ads
side of
out.
stuff.
Destroying the pedestals so that she doesn't,
Well,
you
no,
know,
we need to wipe
heal
the
all
ads
the
out
damage we
first.
do to her.
So I'm down to dispel the darkness.
Alright. In their label, they have the stealth. If you can passively see that, or actively see it, then you are free to target them. Otherwise, they are not known to you. Their last known location, however, is...
Anyone opposed to the darkness dispelling?
I was just dispelling it. Because we
Okay.
need to kill them.
Using a 3rd level spell slot on the spell magic on the darkness.
Excellent. Pop! Hey, look, they're now visible.
Okay. After that, I have a bonus action, which will be spent on summoning more wasps. Yes, it is more wasps.
So,
Go back to the beginning music. I can't hear the epicness.
Okay,
I-
so that.
mm,
Sorry that they're on them. Why is there a pixie here? Get out. Okay. After doing that, that was my actions. I need to adjust my movement. Moving here. And now we will let the wasps and the people do their thing. Okay, so giant wasp 1 will be taking attack on the lunar shade 4. So we are right here.
Mm-hmm.
Shebang. 22 to hit. I assume it does. So I'm just gonna roll damage. 9 piercing damage. Which is half.
That'll definitely hit. 9 piercing reduced to 4 will slay the shade as it is swarmed. Pierce.
This one will move.
I just want to see how many of these you actually kill, so I'm dragging them off map and doing a tally.
I'm pretty sure he can just make the next attack on this guy because he gets free attacks. But they have to be on different features. So I assume he can move and do another one.
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna do that attack. 20 to hit.
20 to hit. Yes, indeed, that will hit.
Okay, please take 4 damage.
4 damage of piercy pierce stab bee buzz.
This one will be attacking Lunar Shade 8, so it'll do a bite attack.
Oh, I did that opposite.
7 to hit. That will miss.
Yep.
He will move out of its threatened. Actually, it's still within it, so he'll move here. He'll attack Lunar Shade 5
It's the wrong one. There we go.
to. I'm sorry, I'm doing this really quick. 4 more damage on Lunar Shade 5.
Excellent.
Finally, it will move. This time, it will move. It's moving out of this one's threatened range, so it may make an attack.
Yep. It will strike out with a grasp.
It will hit.
It does not have an... Actually, it moved out over here, so it would have an ally threatening it, so it would apply the sneak attack. So 15, radiant.
Okay. It is a swarm, so I'm not sure if that means anything for sneak attack. I assume not.
That doesn't matter for that.
Okay, half. It's not half. It's fucking radiant damage. So 15. Is it below half HP?
16 of
is-
31. It is above.
Woo! It doesn't lose half its damage. Nice.
Yep. And we don't need to worry about the con save. They're yeah, they're
15 to hit 'em.
probably not going to matter at all. So 15 to hit will barely miss as the Lunar Shade goes shoop into the ethereal and then back.
Okay. I've done this swarm's turn. I've done this swarm's turn. We are doing the quickling's turns now.
Excellent.
Which one is the most damage? Lunar Shade 5. So this one will move here and make its free attacks. 21 to hit for 4.
4 damage.
20 to
9
hit for
damage.
5.
And a miss. So 9 damage. Stab, stab.
This one will move here and make its attacks. I'm sorry, I hate doing this. 16 to hit.
3 damage.
What's a crit? So 14.
So 7. So 10 damage overall right now.
That is 14. It's already calculated. So
Yeah,
it is-
7. 14, 7, and then plus 3
Oh, yeah.
from previous. So 10.
Okay.
And then 4 more, so 14 damage overall. Stab, stab, stab. Yeah! And poofs into star
God,
stuff.
I fucking hate this. I don't like summoning! Done.
Alright, at the end of your turn, she is sad because she cannot use her
Wow.
power.
Your dad stealthed chaos wouldn't approve of that. How do
Braxton.
you feel?
Mayor's apprentice is very powerful.
A question on grappling. I can grapple and attack on the same turn, yes? Or no?
Grapple is one of the attacks that you make during the attack
Yeah.
action.
So if you have extra attack, you can make multiple.
Or if you have like a bonus action attack, you
Yep.
can make.
So I
So
can
for instance,
grapple action and then attack with my short, with my short sword. with
Yep.
bonus?
if you're dual wielding,
Indeed.
You mean that dual wielding as in the feet or as in just a...
as in like 2 weapons in both of your hands.
That's quad wielding.
So wait, I have to have a weapon in each hand to be able to grapple with one? I'm
Oh
confused.
no, wait, you wouldn't be able
No,
to
you
do that,
can't,
though.
because you need an open hand.
Yeah,
you're
you
confusing
can't
the
use
shit
dual
out of
wielding.
me.
Well, no, I forgot you had to have an open hand. Yeah, you won't be able to pull off an attack and a grapple in the
Okay.
same turn because you're a rogue.
It feels bad right there, man.
And these two are blocking me from being able to move here to hit this thing,
Yep.
so...
Yeah, just take care of the ad.
Yeah.
That's why I put it there.
We have at least, what is it, 6 phases times 2. We have at least, I don't know, we have 8 phases, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, the 6th phase won't happen. Unless you get it to a certain HP threshold.
I see.
Smacking Lunar Shade 3 with advantage.
Interesting.
Truly a
Smack.
Dark Souls boss.
Do we
And
know when the
then-
6th phase happens, actually?
Let's see.
You do know.
We know
Bad.
there is a 6th phase.
Mhm. Alright, that'll
D4
definitely
number
get...
1, D4 number 2. D4 number 2 is the thunder damage.
Alright, so
And
that's
then
15,
bless is
17...
down. Right, or is Bless still up, Vorson?
It's still up.
It's still up. Damage applied
Yeah,
as is
one more
slain,
D4,
popped.
But
I don't think it mattered at all.
It's immune to radiant, so we don't need to worry about
Let's
bless.
see.
Unless they would miss, in which case we would need it.
So I can item interaction pull out a flask, or is that still an action to pull it out of my pack? Holy water.
Pulling-
item interaction for holy water.
Alright, so then I can throw it at Lunar Maiden then?
As your fast hands bonus action, yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Very good.
Welcome to Thief Rogue, boy.
Indeed.
Welcome, Poggers. Braxton whips out his stand ability.
So
This is
it's
my stand. Quick
Braxton.
hands.
So
So-
powerful.
It's D20 plus 3 again
Yep.
for my...
Ooh. Swing! Shatter! Water splashes on the floor as they look at it, and then look at you.
I accidentally drop it.
Yep,
I
pretty
pull it
much.
out and just drop it.
Just fumble at hands. Slip. You will hear in
and
your
then,
mind from the Lunar Maiden. What a waste.
Alright, listen here, lady.
Tilts.
He does. He really does.
He tilts. He runs invisible.
Yeah, no running here.
Very good.
Just stare down. Yeah, goddamn. I'm gonna go ahead and spend my martial check on the pillars. You said pillars.
Right, very good.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
You have no idea. Yeah, this crackling light energy thing from them, but that's weird. And it's shooting into the center moon. That's weird. But that's all you know.
And that's it for me.
Alright. Verum in turn. She is sad. We go to Nyx.
Hey, that me.
Mm-hmm.
I got friends in loads of places.
But you have a friend in me.
I might. Let's start off with the martial check. We're gonna keep looking at a homegirl, stealing her.
Very good.
Skedaddle.
28. That's enough for 2 knowledge gain.
Crit fish, poggies.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
28.
Yeah, 28. So, stats. Actions. Bonus actions. I believe you already have learned her reactions. We didn't need to give that often. So, specials, legendaries, or lair. And you can learn 2 things from 2 different categories, or 2 things from the same category, up to you.
Let's go for let's get some actions and let's get some phase actions. Those are the 2 that I'll be aiming at.
Alright, so for actions, you've learned one of the 2 that you can learn in this current phase. And then you're wanting phase actions, or? Like...
kind of like phase, I guess phase abilities is what I was looking at. Nah, we'll just go with actions and abilities.
Okay. So for her second action that you have not learned about, which is the Starlight ability, that has another attack, which means it can be used with multi-attack. That is Starlight. Reach 10 feet, 1d8 plus 7 slashing, 11 to attack. And for abilities, you have Fear Magic. Same thing as the so
Boogeyman.
Boogeyman. It's sorcerer casting, but stuff. If you want to learn about what spell she has, I can give you that. Otherwise, we have Lunar Waltz, which is very complicated. If you choose that, we'll go into things, but it's very complicated. And then a power that will immediately give it away, which I can tell you is a weakness.
Let's go for the weakness.
All right, Sunlight Powerlessness. The Lunar Maiden is utterly powerless in natural sunlight and flees from it. The Lunar Maiden caught in such light cannot attack and can only take an action each turn, nothing else. The Lunar Maiden suffers double damage from any attack that deals with radiant light, such as a sunburst spell. While within the radius of a daylight spell, cast at 5th level or higher, the Lunar Maiden suffers from the poison condition.
It's not
Cool.
like it mattered.
If only we had sunlight.
It doesn't
Looks
matter.
at the druid, wonders if
can't-
he has any nature abilities.
Nah, motherfucker, we don't. The wizard's got better spells than me for nature.
Sad days.
Alright.
Let's go with a I guess I'll just keep on deeps. We'll go for a bonus action claw attack against homegirl Skillionaire.
Very good.
I don't have a cat next to her anymore, so shaboop. 25.
That will strike her.
For that fatty /RD4. 17.
Boop.
And yes, that is magic.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
And
Can you hear me?
hi, I
Yeah.
can.
Okay.
Guess who has their reaction back? Would you like to move?
Yes, I'm thinking about it.
You should.
Let's see. That gets me. That keeps her from going. She'd have to move through her own shit. She's not that dummy thick, unfortunately. Sure. We'll move to here.
Boop.
And I'll take
12
6
force damage reduced to the 6. Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. And then I will action. Just action dodge for now, still.
Very good. And from there, we would go to Curious Star.
Yes, hello, it's me, Curious Star. You have to hit these, right?
Yep, the pedestals. That's how you stop her big boom heal.
Looks like I'm gonna hit it. I keep rolling 19s.
As a solid hit for 12. 16. It's heavily injured, but still structurally sound.
Fucking 19s. Hey, down to 19.
With an additional 13 damage. That is shattered.
Fuck you.
Krish.
I was gonna break that.
Yeah, too bad.
Alright.
I'm going to call her right now. She'll have an ability in the second phase to be able to regenerate those.
You know what she can't.
Way, dude.
You know what she can't do abilities if she. Claude.
She
Add
will.
the D4.
Add a D4.
This may
Hit
not
it,
even hit due
Vorazun.
to the increased AC, but we'll see.
Thanks, Vorazun. You really helped me out there, pal.
She will ignore the attack as it is blasted against
if
the
I
shield
rolled it?
of moonlight against her.
Yeah, screw you, Vorazun.
Ashley has a shield of moonlight.
Yeah,
That
we knew that.
particular thing.
Because she's in the quarter phase.
Oh yeah.
Anything
Yeah,
else?
remember this one gave her a heal, and then it gave her the little shield. She's got Shield of Faith, bruh.
Anything else, Curious Star?
No.
Lair initiative. Alright, I cannot use my heal as I've already used that, but I can use the other two. Anyone in range with that? No, not really. We're going to use a Void Pit on Nyx.
That me.
Actually, we're going to use that on Curious Star instead, because Curious Star was the one who hit my freaking pedestal. So Curious Star,
Pit like 5 feet.
it's just a pit on the target. So anything that's in their area, their square, is a pit.
Okay.
It's size regardless, basically.
Dude, Nerf,
So-
aren't cats annoying?
Yeah.
So we were huge. and
Wow, I'm
someone was
submitting the
standing under
report,
us,
Nerf. You're
they would
done
hit
for.
both
Look,
of us.
I love
This race.
I love kitty cats,
Wait a second.
That's
Squint.
racist.
but these
He's
cats,
racially
That's
biased.
derogatory.
but these cats.
He's racially biased now, guys.
All right,
It's
so
true,
that
he
is
just can't win.
9
Yeah,
necrotic
you're
damage.
biased, Nerf.
9 necrotic damage to Curious Star. As you fall 10 feet into the void pit.
Help, I've fallen and can't get up.
Alright, that is the lair action. We go to the shades. That one's up there is dead. We have these two. So we're going to start with left, right, top, bottom.
Wait, does this count as being prone?
No.
No.
I wasn't.
Damn it.
No, you're not prone.
I can't use my reaction to not do this.
Alright, this
To
one is
not
going
do
to
this.
fly to
Dude,
here.
cats always land on their feet.
And we'll strike out at Verum because it has sneak attack against Verum.
That's a hit.
That is a crit. Let me roll again. So that's an additional...
I will use my reaction to. Wait, no.
Not yet.
No, never mind. I'll take it.
Right, that is an additional 12 to that 10, so that is 22 radiant damage and a con save.
So I get resistance to radiant then because of my food token.
Yep.
I also believe I damage resist 3 of that damage, or is that
To
non-physical
physical.
damage?
It's physical.
Physical
Not
damage. Okay.
physical, it's radiant.
So that's 11, and then you need to give me a con save. Is this a magical effect?
This is considered... Let me go look at their notes on it. Grasp.
Do I magically touch Varen? Ooh woo.
Nah, it's not magical, no.
Okay,
It's
here we
considered
go.
supernatural.
Damn supernatural effects.
Get out of here!
Yep.
Get out of my house!
You resist the physical stat drain of 1.
And I take 11 damage.
Yep. Alright, that's one's attack. We go to this one. This one is going to also attack the one he has sneak attack on.
Dance, Baron, dance.
Let's do it. Oh wait, I need to give you a con save as well.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so they're attacking the swarm?
No, attacking Barian.
I pass.
Boop.
Ah, but that hits me.
That has 23 radiant damage, reduced to 11. He likes 11 damage, apparently.
Okay.
And another con save for the physical damage strain.
Yes.
You once more resist the
That is
physical.
a
Oh, wait, that's a
critical
charisma
save.
save.
But it's
No.
still
Oh.
fine, you got an 18. got
You
an
rolled an 18, so you're fine.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. All right. And then you have a concentration spell up, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. Roll that up. DC 10.
I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry.
Nice
DC.
spell.
Thanks, man.
It's cute.
You're welcome, Dad.
You are golden.
Wait a minute.
All right.
Whew.
And from there we go
Good thing I
to
have my Shield of Faith still up, guys. Whew.
the
Right?
Lunar Maiden has gained initiative as she regains her legendaries, her reaction, and let's see if she regains her Shadow Sleech. She
Will.
does.
Sleech.
Sleech, yes. All right, so she has regained
The
that.
Sleech.
Let me go look at her phases. She is now in Gibbous. Anything happening at the beginning of Gibbous? Oh, wait, I might be looking at I was looking at her legendaries. Let me look at her specials. All right, Lunar Generation of Gibbous is 20, so she heals for 20. She also has a Shifting Gibbous, which at the beginning of her turn on the Gibbous phase, something happens. Everyone who is not within this area of effect I'm about to plop down, so everyone who's not in the yellow, so you boys,
Yes.
Yay.
need to
Oh
give
god.
me
No, my stomach's no damn.
What
con
happened?
save, or become blinded for 2 rounds.
Dude, is that an effect that targets the ranged boys, DM? Pog?
Yes.
Oh man.
You guys laughed at me for being a melee rogue.
I
I'm
mean,
still
I still
laughing
laugh at
at
you for
you.
being a melee.
Bless is dead, correct?
Alright.
Or did Vorzin put it back on?
Nah, Bless is still up. He hasn't dropped
Okay,
it yet. He used
feels
his
good.
inspiration to keep it up. Or food token, one of the two.
Right, one swarm fails.
Hey, I'm not fucked.
I don't think a swarm can be affected by blind.
You are correct. I'm just retarded.
Yeah, you're
No, they
welcome.
can't. They can.
They can.
They
The
can be?
quicklings
Oh,
can,
you were
though.
double retarded then.
The
I see.
quicklings are fine.
I'm
They,
the
they both passed. Now it's me.
Yep.
I
So-
can't. Bro, no AoEs, please.
I don't see your roll.
20.
Oh,
Oh,
there
quick.
it is. Hey, you finally rolled good on a con save. How do you feel?
Mhm.
Listen, motherfucker. If I fail a con save, DM's gotta pay me like money.
All
Well,
right.
You heard him say.
Now, Nothing I
which
did.
swarm was blinded?
let's see. Cast Shadow increases in strength once again. So if you guys are going to be blind for the next 2 rounds, so at the start of the Lunar Maiden's phase on round this round, so round 4 and round 5. So round 6, at the start of that round, on her turn, your blind will be removed. I'm just going to put a label here. 6 blind.
I think I'm going to run over to the other phases of the moon on the right side, the left side, that direction.
Alright.
How would you know? You're blind.
I'm
She's
not blind, actually.
she's going to give you the bad touch next, because bonus action. She's got it back.
No, touch star. She hit your pillar.
But you're already leeched right now. She wants to steal your shadow.
My shad.
She likes your
Oh,
shadow.
DC 15. Yeah, let's roll some dice, bro.
hmm
Oh wait,
fine.
it's charisma.
Wasp has
so
blind
it's-
sight, so I'm not sure if that.
Are you
negates
just like
blind.
fucking dead? now?
As long as they're
Hey, I
within
made
sight of blind sight, then they're good. But yeah, if they're not, then
I
they're blind.
made it. Badlands is very powerful.
Indeed, you feel particularly resistant. And she is sad once more.
Yeah,
Let's see.
Haha.
you better cry.
Bonus action use.
Bitch.
If
Action.
only we had some druid that could use sunlight abilities.
Listen, I can't upcast at the 5th level. And it's not
It's
even
not
natural
my fault.
sunlight.
You're not good.
I know.
Oh no!
I know.
That he was destroyed.
Alright.
No.
Action, she is going to full attack with 3 attack rolls against Curious Star.
Wait, that's not. That's illegal.
It is
Hit
very
me.
illegal.
By starlight. Oh, that's full moon phase. That's why.
Isn't Curious Star still at like the bottom of a pit?
Swing. Yep.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean she can't hit him. Swing,
Yeah, they got
swing,
10-foot
swing.
reach.
So
DM, please
22,
stop.
27, and 14 against Curious Star. Very good. So you suffer 12 slashing, reduced to.
That's 3,
Yep.
4, so that's 2, so 5.
DM, that was a crit.
My crit is plus 11. Oh, wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're rolling at a +7.
Oh. I need to adjust
May not
those.
be adding your proficiency.
Yeah, it's not adding that.
Or whatever the hit bonus
So
is.
the Starlight, the last one, the 14, is actually an 18. Does that hit you?
That does.
Yeah.
Alright, so apply that one, and I will roll the crit damage. I need to adjust her macro real quick. I thought it was plus 11.
This one goes to 11. Sorry,
Okay, wait, so
Star.
there's a point to that one, so that's now 12. I'm just gonna heal 5
So
and redo
Sacred, I'm
it.
gonna report you.
For what?
You're throwing.
Okay, so 7, so that's the first one's 3. The second one is -5, so that's 7, that's 3.
The second one has a crit damage boost. Yes.
Is 6, so that's 3, so that's 9.
Very good. 9 damage as the barbarian is doing the barbarian's job. She will look at you.
15 DR, by the way.
Alright, very good. Action used. Bonus action used. Movement does not want to move.
Can't even use my half health functionality.
Verum.
By the way.
Okay.
Oh, I need to update her label so it says gibbous. There you go.
Let's see here. Okay, fuck it. I will cast Chill Touch on Big Mama.
Alright.
Give me that con save.
Ah, yes, my one weakness.
Isn't Chill Touch a attack roll?
Oh yeah, it is. You're right. So, and it's actually better
Have you
than my
played this
regular
game,
roll.
Baron?
What the fuck? I don't play casters all often, man.
Have you played this game, Verum?
Oh, 14 plus
3.
16?
He already rolled it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, 3. Oh, okay. So,
they are
17.
Cubas. So
17 is the most sadness.
oh,
So you missed by 1.
Add the D4, Poggies.
Yeah, the D4. Wait, did I
Is-
take the D4? I don't think I took
Did
the D4.
you take
actually.
the D4? Oh my god. Varen's literally throwing.
Let me double check. I don't think I took it.
It's fine if you didn't.
Anyway.
It's not that
No, I didn't. I didn't take it.
As most
Sorry,
unfortunate.
guys.
As the
Okay,
attack
then
misses.
I will use my my bonus action to give Braxton advantage. No, Ron, you're gonna go for the pillars turn.
I'm probably gonna hit Shade 6 here.
Yeah, okay. I'll give you advantage on Shade 6, I believe. Let me just make sure I'm within range. I am not within range. Fuck.
Do you want to move?
Actually, I can move. Can I? Even if I'm right there? Yes, I can. So I will move. Bloop. Right
I
there.
think we win this slow and steady. I'm pretty sure.
Very good.
Right, boys?
Yeah.
Yeah, until it starts chugmaying all your chaw.
And unfortunately, that is my turn. Sorry, guys.
Alright, at the end of your turn, did anyone call for another shade?
I didn't. No
Me.
thanks.
Ah, there you go. Happy birthday.
Thanks, Dad.
Ron, it is your turn. Your birthday present has arrived.
Thanks. I'm leaving.
Oh.
So plan is me go over here, me turn monkey, me break. Yes.
I can monkey you.
No.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I
So
kinda
since
think-
Zephyr Strike is still active on me, I'm gonna bonus action fucking leave.
But
You
you're
could
not even
also,
hurt these things, really?
Please stay
Chugma
within
break,
range.
try these.
Please stay within range, man.
Literally
what-
break
what's
the
your range?
moon, Ron.
What's your
60
range? What's
feet.
your 60 feet?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm 20 feet.
You can move another 15 feet.
Yes, I can.
If you move right here, you're good.
Right there. And I'm gonna chug my growth potion. Man, I like that screaming in the background, don't you?
If
Love
I
it.
polymorph, we lose summons, by the way. Is this alright?
Well, it's the
I hate
quicklings.
this healing.
The quicklings are doing okay, but that one is going to die. So it'll add just one, so it'll be more effective to have Ron be able to do shit tons of damage than have that one
Actually,
crit.
yeah. We lose the blast.
I turn large and I go. Hold on. I go here. Yes.
I really do
Excellent.
need to get up
Chugmaron.
the damage on this.
If you move 1 foot up, it's still fine.
Yeah, but you're gonna turn me into an ape, and I'll be
I
big.
Yeah, you'll.
Hey,
be
Ron,
very
roll a
big.
d4.
We'll
just for
obtain
shiggles.
King Rong Requiem, dude. You're not ready for this.
My stand, Ronald.
So, anything else for your turn?
Can I do anything else? I think that's gonna be a fatty fucking nut.
All right. Did anyone call for another Lunar Shade? Boop.
Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome. Vorazun.
This fool.
You're
I'm blind.
fucking blind.
It's not easy being blind.
You see, I didn't roll Marshall because I knew I was gonna roll a 5.
They have to roll a natural 20 to succeed.
Doesn't Vorazun see through Phoenix?
Yeah, but that requires my action to actually see.
Uh.
So here's my plan. While blind, I'm going to action detach my scroll bandolier and item interaction, put it in my bag.
All right.
Clap, clap.
Shuffling around blind, you find your bag and put the bandolier in it.
And we just watches you do that.
I will be swapping out for another one next turn.
Excellent. Anything else?
Yes. No, he's not.
I'm good.
Pop! There's Jekyll.
Jekyll, use the
Load.
power of the arrow.
I activate my stand. I drop my totem, and then I take out a scroll of a piece of bark of polymorph scroll, and I cast it on Ronald, turning him into a giant ape.
Excellent.
A gianter ape, as one would say.
Is
Yes,
that
he
King
very.
Long himself?
Come back, Dad.
He is very large.
He's the.
Like that. Increase that size by 1, 2.
Yeah.
Make him gargantuan.
King Ron Requiem coming out.
Also, you do know, just so you know, when it comes to spawning yourself as a larger
Gargantuan.
size, you can displace enemies and allies with it.
So can I throw these fucking chuckle fucks into the void?
They're not going to
Bonus
actually
number 10.
go in there because they have flight, but you could move
Fuck
them.
them.
You'd at least be able to push them if you need to keep in range of the
Pretty
pillar.
sure he was.
Well, they're already in range of the pillar right where they're at because it's right there.
Oh, if you're still in the
Yeah.
range, then that's fine.
Those are the 4
He has
squares.
15-foot range.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you're good where you're at if you want to be there.
Scroll
It says I'm gargantuan, but I don't know if I actually got bigger.
You did. I
You
checked.
did.
20 by 20, you're good.
20?
You are
Yeah.
large and in charge. Alright.
Large and in
That was
charge
a
and currently here.
I have a bonus action that I cannot use. I am making a check on.
Is this a
Vista.
valid location to be on top of all this garbage?
That is.
Okay, that's fine.
Once you've had that settle. What checks would I be able to do for this stuff?
Same as the pedestals. Also, I'm going to put
Was
you
nature
here
one of the choices?
No, it's
so I can actually see these. But
Marshall
yeah,
was though, I
wherever you're
believe.
there.
martial, religion, and arcana.
Alright, I'm rolling a martial on the this stuff.
Go ahead. They are free. You are.
22.
Okay, 22.
So good thing I have advantage.
I was about to be like, that's a sad land right there. Okay, 22. You realize that the pillars and the moon itself are not fully something that's empowering the Lunar Maiden. They're more of a key to that door, and it's tied to her life force.
I wonder how that works.
Kill her and the door opens.
What?
Yeah, I wonder what.
Wait, no way.
Alright, guys, this is gonna sound fucking crazy, but if we kill her, that door opens.
How else was the door opening, dipshit?
What door?
Oh my god, shut up! And then I continue my turn as the wasps start drowning out my noises. Wasps will make their attacks. They have blind sight, so blinded doesn't actually really matter
Yeah.
much. We will start on which one? I can't see the health bar of that one actually, but
He hasn't been hit yet, that's why.
it's also blinded. What an idiot. This one will move forward and land onto that. He will make his attack.
Excellent.
9. That's unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
It'll move here. Make another attack on that one. Ooh, tragic. We'll move it back here so it's not painfully awful to do this. He's gonna make now it's this swarm. It's still above half HP, so it's making a bite attack against the one it's on. Wow,
Unfortunate.
that's a tragedy. Another one. 21
That will hit.
for 4 damage.
4 piercing. Buzz, buzz, mother flipper.
It's gonna move back there, so it's not as painfully do this shit.
Excellent. Zzz. Very good. We go to Braxton. The Braxtoniest of Braxtons.
Yes. Time to do some slammenings. Let's go ahead and hit Lunar Shade 6 with the advantage, because you gave me advantage, right, Baron?
Yes, I did.
And slam that. That's unfortunate. Wait, can
D4.
see for the bless?
Yeah, if you got a 4, it would be good. Well,
Alright.
I think. Pretty sure
You're
it's
hitting
8.
a shade.
Anyway.
They don't have that high.
Oh yeah,
AC.
no, he's hitting a shade? Never mind.
What?
Lower. You said you're
What do you
hitting shade 6, right? Shade 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he gives me the bless, and then I can still use my D4.
I mean,
I'd
if
have
you
to hit
want.
a 3 or 4 hits it, I think. Let's go for it. Unfortunate. Is a 17 hit?
Yes. On the shade or the maiden?
Shade 6.
That'll hit the shade.
Oh, nice. Then that's, let's see, another D4 for damage.
Did you have advantage? Yes, you did, because of your Verum
Yep.
friend, so you do have sneak. So 22, 20...
That's the size up damage to 2, and then
Yep.
thunder damage 4, that's reduced to 2.
Yep, so 26 damage to it. It's heavily injured as your blow goes crushing through it, but it is still alive.
Then I'm going to throw a thing of holy water at it.
Excellent.
Is that advantage?
Sounds like a thing of holy water to me.
I
I
believe
don't think it
that's
has
also
advantage.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't have
Yeah,
advantage
it's
now.
fine.
An attack. It counts as an attack.
I
But
think
you
it's
first
only the
attack
first
thing.
attack that gets
It-
help.
Yeah.
But it is. Are you attacking the Lunar Maiden with it?
No, the shade.
You get around
Okay.
the shade.
Yeah, you're not attacking the one that Curious starts helping with, so
Yeah.
just
So
normal
that's-
attack. Just
okay.
a +3. That'll hit.
Roll it hit. How much is holy water to these things again? I forgot.
Holy water is all sorts of fun.
Holy water is 2d6 radiant.
Indeed.
Aren't they immune to radiant?
Yes.
God damn it.
So
Crash!
Braxton, you want to think about what you just did for a little
Next
bit?
time.
The lunar
No.
shade
Tell me about
will
What?
bathe in the glory of that radiant water.
I'm throwing it anyway. Have 11 damage. Almost max damage on that.
She feels pretty happy about it.
Good. That's good damage, Braxton.
We get
Mhm.
diplomacy off this.
Anything
My
else?
suicide zone is
Diplomacy.
going to the
Yeah,
bone.
we figured it out. Yeah.
Alright, so Jekyll didn't specifically that. Marshall checked that, right? Not the pillars.
That was the moon and the pillars as a
Oh,
unit.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
also said it was kind of empowering them, or was that?
It
like-
was not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Making sure.
It's more of just saying, hey, this is the faith that she's on, and hey, that the door's open.
Is there anything to learn? Anything else to learn from the pedestals?
Nope.
Okay, then I guess I'll martial check a shade because I don't think I can hit the lunar maids thing.
Very good. Unfortunate. As a
I'm
failure.
getting all the bad rolls out, guys. I'm doing us all a service.
Indeed. Next, it is your turn.
Hey, that me. Alright, we are going to make a. Yeah, we're just gonna. We'll just make a sword swing. So action. Sword of the Jaeger against the Lunar Maiden. Well, let's start with the martial check. Just to get that out of the way. We'll keep on with her since I can hit that. Where the hell is my skill check? There we go. And one more. Oof. 22.
22. As a fail by 1.
Feels good. Alright. Sword of Jaeger is my action. Shaboop.
That'll hit her.
26.
You have an ally, so sneak attack applies. So
Go
that
ahead,
is
man.
30. 30 damage.
I don't
She is
need your
immune to
voices.
bleed.
Feels great, man.
Wait, she's not the undead. Might be immune to it. Might be immune to it because of incorporeal illness, though. Go look.
And also more radiant.
Immunities.
Your radiant doesn't apply. I have my own bless.
She is on the gibbous phase, so yeah, full damage to everything.
Bleed damage, pogs. Alright, then I will, bonus action.
Oh, I know why bleed doesn't work, because she has fast healing, so it's just gonna go away.
Yeah, it'll heal before it actually takes the bleed, but I get the initial swipe, which is nice.
Yep.
Bonus action, claw the full moon pillar behind me.
Excellent. That pillar will take a
For
solid
9.
slap for 9.
And
Oh.
I will, yeah, I'm gonna just chill for now.
Excellent. We will then, in that case,
Yeah.
Curious Star. Curious.
Hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
Can you move the lunar shades to the front so I can put my token where it should be?
It won't let me. It's being funky.
Really?
Wait, I did that in the wrong
Yeah.
Can you
thing.
move me to the back?
I tried that. I'm just gonna put him here,
Okay.
so you are free to put yourself where you'd be. And I'll put them right there.
Oi, Star, if you're moving over here looks good. Just saying. Unless you want to whip this thing before you get over there. I don't know what your range is.
Whip
It's a
distance.
whip.
It's 10 feet. You could hit it from that square. You can
Wait.
hit while you're running, but anyway. You do you. It's your turn.
I can't hit the one on the right, can I?
As you were
Yeah.
running past it, you could.
That takes up 4 spaces.
See? Right there.
Yeah.
This square.
It is
right here.
these 4 squares.
Then I will hit it.
That whip will whip it. Whip it good for a total of 22 damage as it 26 damage as it shatters.
Cha. Dude, what a powerful star.
Very good. That's 2 moons destroyed. One of them
This
being
star
full.
is curious. I'll see myself out.
You should.
Yeah.
Ron, can you give me server owner permissions?
Yeah.
I know that Ron's
Banned himself.
Anything else, Curious Star?
I'm back.
I'm gonna whip the bottom one.
Alright. That will miss as it is deflected off the rim of the bitty boop.
Does a 14 hit?
Nope. AC's 15.
How the fuck does a pedestal of an AC of 50? Okay.
It's like
I'm
base
gonna-
armor.
Then I'm gonna claw the big bit.
The pedestal almost has as good AC as me.
That is 8 damage to the maiden. Your claw is magical, right?
Lay a robe, by the way.
My claw is silvered.
Not magical. Okay, so half damage. Boop.
Hey, you both rolled 2.
Yes, 2.
Oh, and 2 radiant. Boop. Excellent. Or not. Yeah. You know what it is. I know what it is.
I'm good.
Excellent. From there, we go to the lair initiative. The lair is definitely not going to use the healing one because there's a lot of people next to him.
Heal me, daddy.
But we will actually, only one person is next to him, and I am not. And then there's Ronald over there, being the biggest dickus.
Not just being
Ron has a very big penis right now. It's true.
ignored. Giant ape.
It's the size of the pillars.
Alright, let's see
Accurate.
here. Lair
Alright.
actions. I am definitely not using Lunar Healing, and I cannot use Void Pit, but I can use Lunar Beam.
Boomer beam. Here
Shoot
it
me with a
comes.
gun, baby.
No one's in range.
Ha ha.
So, Lunar Beam will activate as this goes zip zap zip as the lunar energy shoots out forth from it. But
I don't.
the only one it hurts is this guy who's immune. So he's like bathing in it. It's pretty nice.
Good
Or she is.
positioning, everyone.
So that is
Good
that is the
positioning
lair
is
action.
intentional.
Lunar Shades have gained initiative. Starting left, right, top, bottom. These two. They're both gonna give Ronald the bad touch.
Yay.
Grasp
That'll hit.
That
me
hits.
soon.
and grasp.
That does not.
All right,
Wow,
suffer
that's tragic.
12 radiant damage in a con save for your monkey.
Are those supposed to be doing plus 11s too?
These guys are +7.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
Con save, you have a +5.
Fuck you.
Very good. You resist the stat reduction. We then go
Oh, do I still
to
have bless on?
Yes. Yes.
I should, right? Okay.
Yep,
hold
you have
on.
Bless
Let-
and you
let
have
me
Zephyr
bless
Strike
King
still.
along.
Number
You
8
have
I do
Zephyr
have
Strike
Zephyr
too.
Strike, yes.
is going
I
to
use the
strike
con
out at
save for
Verum.
Zephyr Strike act.
While you do that con save, let me see what you get. Alright, we're good. Alright, here's an attack against Verum with sneak attack.
That is my AC.
That is an unfortunate roll for you then, as you suffer 17 radiant and a con save.
So that's halved, right? Because my radiant resistance.
Yep, so 17 to 8.
Okay. And I need a con save, 2 con saves.
Yep, one for its thing, and then one for your concentration.
17.
You're good?
And then for my spell,
And
18.
you're good. Alright, the one who's blind, you are considered a living creature, yes?
Uh,
I hope so.
yeah, kind of.
Alright.
I didn't roll that one for Shadow Sorcerer to not feel that way, so
Boop.
yeah.
That means it can attack you without issue. Because life sense.
Okay. That hits me.
Pretty
How you
good.
doing?
That is 15 radiant, reduced to 7 and another con save.
Okay, so sorry, I took 8 plus 7 there.
Yep, so 15 total.
8. And then 7. And then con save. Oh. And then one more. So yeah, my spell's still
That
up.
screaming emphasizes.
Actually,
how
wait,
I
no,
feel.
I think it's half the
Sounded more
damage,
like
right?
crying to me.
No, so yeah, I'm still fine.
Yeah, you're good. Both save.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
we are then going to go to this one who's equally distant from both targets. Actually, you're 5 feet away, and you're... Pop!
Yeah, that's right.
Braxton, you're the chosen one for these sneak attack attacks. Poke.
Wow.
Miss.
Horrible miss. Its friend up
Very
north. Poke.
surprising.
Wow.
That also miss.
He is unfortunately a missing banana. Alright, from there we
I
go
think I have
to
16 AC.
the Lunar Maiden, who will roll a d6 as she regains stuff. And all
You
that other
regain.
stuff. Let's see
Believe
here.
in you.
Nope, she does not regain.
She doesn't have to.
Alright,
Thank
scrolling down to see what this phase provides her. Full moon. Fast healing of 25, so... Boop!
Oh yeah, we're no longer blind.
My bleed, Pepe.
Your blind ends on round 6. It is currently
Oh.
round 5.
Wait, did everyone, or did Star also gain that at least? That
Alright,
health?
let's see here. Moon Assault activates. You
No,
see
it's
her...
a thing, I believe, not a pillar thing.
You
Which
see
one
the
is it?
stars around her begin to glow with a brighter light as this phase activates.
I'm gonna stop making jokes, but oh my god, I'm glowing.
Alright,
I'd like to grapple
You-
Star off of the map.
also see that her form itself glows with the same bright light.
Oh boy,
Alright,
hurt me plenty.
she cannot use that bonus action, but she can use her other bonus actions. So in that case, she's going to full attack. She's going to full attack.
I'm dead. Bye, guys.
She's going to go for Nyx.
That's me.
She really doesn't like Nick.
I keep pissing her off.
Actually, she is instead going to use a bonus action for shifting speed to take the dash action. Or sorry, the shifting speed to make an extra attack. But that will happen after she moves, because she's going to use her normal movement. Which will provoke from all 3 of you.
Hey, I'm gonna take
Yep.
that attack.
I'm just going to move her this way. Yeah, any of you have Sentinel?
Nope.
Not Sentinel.
Okay, just want to make sure she doesn't get stopped as she gets hit.
Ah, okay. I was making sure that we actually still got to attack.
You do. I just want to make sure she can get stopped.
Do we get advantage on that or no? 'Cause they were next to us.
No, because
Not
they-
for you because she's still in your range when she
When
leaves
leaving.
stars.
That's
yep.
hands.
Alright,
Yeah.
so with yours, that is a solid hit because you had advantage, Nyx. So that is 20 damage.
Does she take bleed because full moon? Smile.
She does, but she has fast healing, so she doesn't care.
Still 23 though, right?
Well, the bleed starts at start of her turn, which is...
Oh, I thought bleed damage did an initial proc and then DOT.
Nope.
Gotcha.
It's always dot.
Understood.
Alright, Braxton, yours is a miss, and then we have Curious Star. You have a reaction attack if you'd like to take it. And that will also miss. Alright, from here, with her 5 attack rolls, because she's using her bonus action to get an extra attack.
Extra attack. I see.
She's going to send all of them at the monkey.
Monkey.
Make sure that this macro is properly set, because the other ones weren't, so it was not.
Just give me the fucking number.
I'm adjusting my numbers. Here we go. They're now set to the plus 11 attack bonus, which they should have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They should all hit.
That hits.
So 15, 32, 45, 64, 70, 82. 82 damage. Bam, math.
What? Oh, right. Nope.
Hmm.
Never mind. I don't know if it's too late. 1 more damage, Smile, because I'm bigger.
Yep, I got you. You good. You haven't passed too long, so. You are a robot, Ron.
Ron's a robot.
You're
right.
The power of her stand.
You're right, Ron. I should become the party leader.
Save. Sorry, guys.
No, you can. They're separate hits.
Oh,
They're
I
all-
can.
They're separate
They're
hits.
all DC
They're all
10.
below 10, 20, so it's DC 10, yeah. There's
Alright,
5
I'm just
checks,
fucking-
but it's, you know.
You have a +5 to it, so just 1d20 +5.
Hey, Nerp.
Yeah.
Can I interject for a second? Because I'm a dumb idiot. Can I use my reaction to half one of those damages that I got?
I
Because
win.
I've been not using that this entire fucking time.
You're a rogue, Smile.
I know. I'm so fucking dumb.
Um,
So for the 8 damage, I would take 4 because of my uncanny dodge.
yeah, that's fine. It hasn't been a full round yet, so you're good.
Thank
Got
you.
really close to not making it there.
Yes, you did. You really wanted to fail at the end.
You
But-
really wanted to lose the game, didn't you, Verum?
So, pew, 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 pew,
Yeah.
as several beams of moonlight shoot out towards you from the Lunar Maiden's robes, you feel pretty injured by that.
That's fucking cute.
I'm not happy.
All
I'm
right.
breaking your shit now.
Varen, you have gained initiative. Oh.
It's my turn.
I'm on the full moon, which means you get fancy legendaries. Nice.
What should I do, guys?
Might pump you with a bit of a heal.
Yeah, okay. I'll stick where I am and try
Ignore
and
that damage. to
protect,
Verum. I'm
protect
getting rid of that.
Vorazun. I guess I will, I guess I'm gonna Booming Blade. I have advantage on the Shade 7, I believe, because it's blind.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Shade 7 can currently see you
It's
due to
life
its life
sense,
sense. Yeah.
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 But because of the blindness condition, or just because that negates it?
Blind sense would negate blind.
Yeah.
Yeah, life sense would negate blind.
It's a negation.
Okay. Alright, so I will, let's go for Lunar Shade 8. Boomer Blade. Let's do this. Ooh, 20. I believe that's a hit.
Indeed. Alright, you have so many different damage types. Let me go look up what they resist.
Plus, because this was a cantrip, +1 cold, which is immune, and then +1 necrotic.
Alright, so let's see here. Full of piercing, so that's 9. Resisting fire, so that is 12. Thunder resists, so that 12 becomes a 15. We then have your Dex Maw, which just applies it, so we have an 18, and then Sneak for another 8, so 26.
Yeah.
And then 4 Radiant, which is immune, so 26.
And then +1 necrotic. Oh, let's get that. Okay, good. Woo! I did something!
Aha!
You were useful.
You have
Verum.
murdered it.
I did it!
Never happened before.
And the 1 necrotic would have been vulnerable, so it would have been 2.
Nice. Okay, and then... Yeah, once again, Braxton. No, Star's right there. Oh no, it's only within 5 feet. So yeah, Braxton, give you advantage on shade numero 9. Oh wait, no. Let's go with 6. And that is my turn.
Excellent. The end of your turn. Legendary actions will occur. Unfortunately, I fucked myself by my placement, so I cannot use the one that's fancy.
You were gonna try to stun everyone?
No.
Also, I think, was that moon shard specific to this phase? I feel like it was.
The number of moon shards was.
Okay.
Yeah, because remember, it's more powerful, this face.
Yeah. Okay.
Basically,
It
what
has
you've
power
been
spikes.
noticing is that every moon phase that she's been getting away from new moon, she's getting an extra attack.
Yeah. And then now
eh.
when she gets closer, she's gonna get.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to know because I feel like these are wind wallable, and we can prevent a lot of damage if I use it.
Okay, so full moon phase, you actually cannot summon anything because Broken Tower is not an option. So,
Yeah. Fuck you.
yeah, she's going to use Surging Waltz as a legend action. She can, at the enemy's turn, dash towards an enemy she can see and make a starlight attack against that enemy. So,
Hey, it was a joke.
me.
It was a joke.
she's gonna buzz over here to attack that wasp form because it's in the way.
Oh, lost one.
Starlight, full moon, making sure it's active. Yep. Crush. I rolled a natural 1.
Miss.
Misses.
Woo.
Should we all
Sweet.
insult her when that happens? Do her
like,
minions
as she
start
goes
insulting
for it,
her?
all the wash just spread away like Moses spreading the oceans, and it's just like, wait a second.
All right.
Wait a second. Are these
Ron.
wasps? Jesus. So Nerp.
Hmm.
Let me level with you here. This fucking thing, this disc in front of me.
Yeah.
It's like a ninth of my size.
Yeah.
Can I just erase it from history forever?
Probably. Give me that attack roll.
Okay.
Grab it and then pull it off the ground and smash it into the other one.
Does it look secure?
Dog, straight up boulder it.
The pedestal itself looks like it's secured to the floor itself.
Okay, I'm going to unsecure it.
All right. Well, with a 15, you do not rip the pedestal from the floor, but you do.
No, I'm punching the shit out of it. That's how I'm unsecuring it.
That's how you're unsecuring.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought you were going to strength check.
All right.
Yeah.
So a 21, first punch, slam with the fist, the disc shatters. Do you wish to continue shattering it?
Do I what?
Do you wish to continue shattering that particular pedestal?
No, I'll go to this one.
All right. The monkey is raged, turns to the southern pedestal, as that one will slam into it, shattering it with one punch, because HP of 20.
I'm so powerful. So I was like here.
Yep.
I would move there. And
Yeah,
then I'm
Zephyr
going-
strikes. Good.
Yeah, I still have Zephyr Strike going. So
All right. So this
I'm
one's
there.
here, but yeah.
Yeah, they're fucking on top of me, basically.
Mhm.
I move here and start eyeing up this fucking thing like a fuck.
Excellent. All right. Looking at the map, you guys have. There's only 2 moons of my moons left. That's really sad. Really good for you guys though, because that was a nasty fast healing she could have gained. But very good. Anything else for your turn?
I don't think I can do anything else.
All right. The Lunar Maiden will instead, seeing this annoyance, "14 minutes. I was being talked at from annoyance of the TV issues. Anyways, with a legendary action at the end of your turn, the Lunar Maiden, finding her option, she's full moon phase, will use Moon Burst.
Bitch.
Every creature within 20 feet of her, which will give her a new aura real quick so you guys can see what that is. Aura red 20. There you go.
That's everyone, Poggers.
All enemies must make a con save. DC 18 for half, 22 radiant damage. You're
That's
indeed
fucking
in
everyone
that,
except
yes.
for
So
Warzone.
these two are not, and this one's not.
Warzone's fine.
And
I'm not gonna have to
Vortazun
make it.
is
I'm in it, correct?
Vortazun is in it. Everyone besides
Oh.
Curious Star, Nyx, and King Grong are in this area.
Woo!
I wish my con rolls were as good as my attack rolls. Holy fuck.
Okay.
There you go.
Ability check.
So I'm taking 11.
Yep, because resistance.
Alright, this one's dead. That's a dead ass wasp. Peppa
Mhm.
hands. The swarm has been quenched. Oh, this one isn't though.
Now it suffers
that's really
11. 11 radiant damage.
Yep. And then me.
That's unfortunate that that one died because that means I can't try to get into range to
Yep.
sneak attack.
Alright, pass. This is for my for King Ron. Okay, I'm good. So I take 11.
Very good.
Stand
And
up.
Varen, you suffered the 11 radiant because you saved.
Yes, I did. Sorry. So 11 half, that's what,
It's
6?
22 halved.
Oh,
Wait.
no, I mean, I half it again because of my resistance.
Gotcha. So yeah, 11 halved is 5.
5. Gotcha.
Yep.
Thanks, sir.
Yep. Very good. And from there, the Lunar Maiden will drop her Aura of Sadness because it was a legendary action to activate that. And we'll turn to Vorazun. You were blind and just got slammed by some radiant energy. That's weird.
Have fun, Vorzun. Onyx.
I mean, I was like, oh, it's my turn. I thought he was coming to attack me.
Nope.
Are you still
It's
blinded?
your turn.
Okay.
They're still blind.
Item interaction, grab out my other scroll bandolier, the one that has 2 spiritual weapons and a hex in it. Action applied.
Very good.
Man, I would like to see it right now.
That would be nice.
The wasps are very scary.
What wasps?
I can't see. And by the wasp, I mean the wasps.
You can still
crawling
hear.
right now.
And you can definitely hear their buzzing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, but given that I'm still blind, that's about all I can.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. The end of your turn. I think we're going to do that again unless it says I can't. Let me go look. It doesn't say I can't, so I'm going to do it again.
Please don't.
Boop!
You are a butt.
Oh my god! I can't believe this.
21 Radiant for a DC 18 con save.
I have 0 fear.
Oh my god.
Alright,
damn
this
it.
form
Is that what
dead.
one would call infinite fucking power?
Braxton, you're fine.
I'm
Yes,
fine.
full moon is
Thank you.
at her most
hell yeah.
strongest, other than the last and final phase, which case is
So it's
even
half
stronger.
and half
Other than
again.
that phase, we're probably not going to get to during this session.
We're not
So
going
I
to get
take
to this session.
5 damage.
We got 10
By
minutes
the way,
left.
we have 10 minutes left before we go overtime.
I am willing to go overtime, I just need a few minutes.
Does that mean extra
Okay.
MV? No way.
Extra MV!
That is-
RP
Give me the power!
That is actually a negative
10 damage, correct?
10 damage?
For
I
half.
don't know how extra MV even works, Smile.
Oh, it's 5 damage. Whoops.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Yeah,
if
5.
you saved, it is 10 if you have resistance, and saved, it is 5. If
Okay.
you just have
Alright,
resistance,
saved.
then it's 10. And if you failed and do not have resistance, it's 21.
Wait a second. Can I half it again to take only 2? 'Cause
You
uncanny
you do
dodge.
not have uncanny dodge for this because this is not an attack roll.
But
It is a saving throw.
Be evasion.
Oh, that was fucking torture. My god, we gotta
Isn't
get the
evasion
fuck away
only on
from
deck?
No, that's for dex
Right.
saves, yeah.
And did you make your con save for the new setup of sadness there?
Yes, I have.
All right, very good. And that is her legendary. We go to Jekyll.
Hi, time to pump Varen filled with cure wounds. First level.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dad.
1d8. Once your turn, it won't be coming.
Got that feeling of sensual healing.
Please heal for 9, and please remember to apply free additional healing at the start of your turn because of the regeneration effect.
Thank you.
I'd suggest you. I'm just gonna mark it down on top.
Yeah,
so you don't
just put it
forget.
as a note over here.
Yeah.
It's alright.
All right.
I still have a few things to do. That was my action. I still have a bonus action, which I cannot use because I'm not gonna swasp again. Does anyone need? Okay. Bandolier. We got. I'm sorry, my turn's takeover. I guess. We got a superior healing potion. Okay, we are going to.
Go look at the MV rules real quick because we're going to go over. So
I don't think they have 15-foot reach, so I am just going to step away. 30-foot movement.
Alright, let's see if the shade has a greater reach.
I'm not finishing. Do I want to move down or up? Alright, this is my movement.
Yeah, we need to split up a bit, to be honest.
Alright. No reaction attacks. You're good.
Okay. And then I'm going to spend my next thing making a martial check against the Lunar Maiden.
Very good.
I believe in myself, so this is going to be like 2 20s in a row. 25.
Not bad.
25 is enough to learn one thing from the Lunar Maiden. Stats. Actions. Which you do have new things there because she's in full moon phase, which I did not use. Bonus actions. Specials. Legendaries. Yeah, those are your options because you've already learned of her layers.
Anyone got an opinion?
Not really.
I'm just gonna roll.
Whatever you can.
Just gonna roll a d6 and use that to make my decision. 6. So I think specials.
Legendaries is the last one I listed.
Yeah. Okay. Then legendaries.
All right.
I just rolled a random number to be honest.
Yep. I mean, we can do specials if you want. Just
Let's do specials.
okay. Specials. So for specials, I can tell you what spells she has access to from Fear Magic, or I can tell you what Lunar Waltz is.
Do you guys want to get brain fucked before we end the session?
Dog, drop that fatty one on me. That
Lunar
one that was
Waltz.
like, this is complex
Lunar
as fuck.
Waltz. Give me
Let's
the Lunar Waltz.
Dance,
All right.
Daddy.
The Lunar
I'm sorry.
Maiden dances with the phases of the moon, her form shifting as the tides of battle and the stars realign. The phases which are described below and are as follows, beginning with the first phase, new, crescent, quarter, gibbous, and full. Upon reaching full, the cycle reverses, going to gibbous, quarter, crescent, and then new moon, repeating until combat is over. A sixth phase occurs when the Lunar Maiden is reduced to 25% health or lower. You do not know what this number is. This phase is known as the Void Moon, and is the final and most powerful of all phases. Once this phase activates, it remains active until the fight concludes. She is currently in Full Moon, so you can only learn what the Full Moon does, what options that provides her. To learn the other ones, you have to ask for the same thing, but during that current phase. So
Very
Full
well,
Moon.
let's see.
Lunar Rejuvenation is Fast Healing 25 in Full Moon. Moon Assault. Each of the Lunar Maiden's attacks deal an additional 1d8 radiant damage while she is in this phase. Healing Light. This is very important, so it's good that you chose this. While in this phase, the Lunar Maiden gains immunity to radiant damage and instead heals with the same amount of damage that she would suffer. And
When's it Braxton?
cast Shadow. The Lunar Maiden can make 4 attacks with a single attack action.
No throwing holy fire or holy waters this round.
Holy fire. I wish I had some fucking holy
So,
fire.
Actually, throw some alchemist fires,
yeah.
dude.
So that is what Lunar Waltz does for her
Gotta
full
go
moon
back.
phase.
Got good dex.
Okay.
Alchemist fire
That's
will
how
work.
we identify phases. Could you post that? Because God forbid.
It's a lot, yeah. Yeah, I can post that. I'm just gonna have
Thanks,
to.
Dan.
I'm just gonna have to redact the HP listing on that word because it does say what her HP is.
Redact.
Redacted.
Guys,
HP.
we haven't even done their health bar. We're doing the start part where we just let's clear this stuff out.
And then we go down and paste her phase options.
Look, it's like a Dark Souls boss. You go slow and steady, you figure out their attack patterns, you destroy all the other things in the
He knocks
room,
you off
and
the
then
cliff
you
'cause you're-
fight it.
He knocks you off the cliff because you're a dumbass and you rolled off, and then you go run your ass back, and then you beat him.
Look, there's a lot of phases in these boss fights, you know. Lots of trials and errors. All right, there you go. That is what you have learned. Anything else you would like to do?
No,
Thank
I
you,
don't think
Dan.
it is.
All right, in that case, we go to Braxton.
Alright, so I was given advantage against Shade 6, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's give it the good old sword swing.
I'm gonna continue.
Boom. Is that a crit? That is a crit. It's fucking eviscerated. I don't even need to do more damage.
Shade.
Oh, we're doing the damage for fun.
Which
do
shade did you attack? 6?
6.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's for that. That's the thunder.
Over there. It's dead. It's super dead.
Just do some more, you know. Oh my God, Braxton!
You obliterated it with anime weeaboo fight magic.
Exodio obliterate.
All right. Anything else?
Yes.
If only you had a trap card.
Let's see, moving around.
Right.
But I don't want to be there.
Move.
You will proc
You
a
will-
reaction if you start moving through a threatened area.
Yeah, you're right. Forgot about that.
Do you not want to get
Doesn't matter.
Zip Zap Starlight? I would like my Zip Zap Starlight.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I lied to you. It's also empowered. It does half your HP and instantly kills people called Braxton Flamer.
There are things that are empowered in her full moon phase, and especially void moon phase, but that's not one of them.
Listen, we're not there yet. We still got 75% to go.
I mean, if you look at her HP bar, it still doesn't drop 10%. Still at 100. Visible wise. She's down HP,
I know.
but
I've
guess-
literally fought a boss with 1500 HP. This doesn't phase me anymore.
she is nowhere near that much.
Ha! Phase jokes.
I guess for now I'm just gonna apply Wyvern Poison to my blade as well.
Alright, very good.
For the upcoming attacks.
We'll see.
Very good indeed. Give me an intelligence check real quick.
What the hell?
What do you mean? I gotta think.
Carry on. Anything else for your turn?
Maybe they're immune to poison.
He's gonna do it anyways. Like, oh, Braxton, I'm sorry. I made every enemy in this dungeon immune to poison, except the Shadow Grasp. But they passed that save.
I mean,
That's true.
I tried with the Shadow Grasp, but you guys turned them away. There are supposed to be a lot more enemies here. Anyways, anything else?
I forgot. There's still something to learn about the pedestals, right? Or
Nope.
No? I forgot.
The only thing left to learn is from the Lunar Maiden and the Lunar Shade.
Let's go ahead and check the shade.
Alright. Now you know nothing, Jon Snow.
Never mind.
And the top of the round of Nyx, we have 1 minute. But never mind, it just turned 9:30.
It just turned 9.
So, I have things I must do.
You mean 11:30?
I see.
It's 9:30 for me because I'm MST. But yeah. So for here we will call it. But for next session we should have the conclusion of the boss fight.
I do have to ask you exact session, but you can go ahead and finish it.
Yeah. So for here, hope you all enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. A goodbye stream.